And we're recording. Oh my god. We're like totally recording now. Okay. It's been a long time. Let me remember how to do this. Okay, so we're on this front page. Okay, I'm not going to read the recap yet. I got a scene that I'm going to play out for you guys first. But I wrote it in handwriting. It looks like a 5-year-old wrote it, so I'm probably going to
Okay.
stumble over reading it. Okay, but here I go. So, um, we open in Garcia's office. Garcia is working on, he's got papers strewn all over his desk, or he's doing some research on some stuff. And there's a knock on the door. Knock, knock. He looks up. Yeah, come in. The door opens, and it's Luke. Luke is dressed in his full black cassock. He's tall. He stands about 6'4", very thin, wiry. In his left hand, he has an old leather-bound Bible that Garcia's never seen before. And on his neck is a large wood and gold crucifix that's about 6 inches in length. Garcia stands up immediately to go over and greet his friend. He stops. He sees the serious look on Luke's face. The priest is armed for battle. What is it? Garcia says. And Luke looks at him and says, the enemy is here. Here? Yes, somewhere here, he says. Fuck, let's go find him. Garcia pulls his sidearm, and the two of them leave the office. Outside in the hallway is the main guard for the hall, who is stationed at just this table, this little desk that you come to when you come in through the stairs. And he says, he tells that guard, go in my office, pack up all my papers, pack up everything that's on my desk, put it in the filing cabinet and lock it. He says, yes, sir. And the guy stands up, salutes him, goes in the office. Okay. And Garcia and Luke go upstairs on the hunt for the enemy. Okay. If this were a movie, the camera would pan onto the hot cup of coffee that the guard left on the desk, steaming. And then it says 5 minutes later. And we cut to Hector, Mila, Craig in wolf form, and Bright. And you guys are about to break into Dr. Argyle's office when the alarm goes off, the siren goes off. And that is where we're going to read our recap. You guys should come to the recap too. Come on, open page. Come on, open page. Not just me. You guys can come too. There you go. It's the 16th of January. There's only a couple hours left before the sun rises. The Second Inquisition has taken the anarch Emily Costas, and events have given the Spines of the Cactus a chance to save her. Perhaps their only chance to save her. And they are at a building known only as the Bunker. Mila, Hector, Craig, and Bright entered the bunker while Jack, Jessica, and Adriana, still in disguise as Agent Kim, waited in the van, just out of view of the main road. Mila, Hector, Craig, and Bright were forced to break cameras as they infiltrated the bunker. Now they had to be even faster. They had to get in, find her, get out, before everything went to hell. They made their way to the third basement level, the bottom floor, found it to be home to the offices of Special Agents Garcia, Baker, and Time, as well as an office for Dr. Jason Argyle. Mila, Hector, Bright, and Wolfie Craig discussed breaking into Dr. Argyle's office, and just as they're about to make their move, the alarm goes off. Time is up. They know you're here, and they will be coming with weapons made to destroy you. That is where we open.
I'm sorry. Do we know? Do we know that Argyle is a mage? A
No,
mage, I mean?
no, you have no idea.
I don't remember.
No,
So
he's
he's
not in
just
the
that
room.
guy that managed to. I thought it's. Well, wait. I thought at some point. Remember when he sped off? At that point, we didn't know, but I thought we realized later that he
No,
must have
you guys never know.
like
I just
listened
told
in
you.
on us.
No, you do
Oh, okay.
know
I'm sorry.
that
All right.
he was not in the room. He could have had it bugged, but he was not in the room. You guys started talking about killing him, and then he left. That's what you know.
Okay.
But he
Okay.
might have just had the door
Well,
open.
I'm kicking the door in.
Okay.
Roger that. I'm kicking his
You don't
door in
need to roll
specifically,
anything.
looking for him.
The door breaks
Um,
easily to your strength.
uh, do I still have my potence going
Yes.
from last time?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. You kick the door right
So
off the
yeah, I
hinge.
kick the door open and look
Yep.
around for him.
Yeah. He's not in there. It just looks like a
Fuck.
normal office.
Um,
Maybe a little sloppy. There's a whiteboard with a bunch of chemical math written all over on it. Actually, there's probably a couple of them. There's papers all over. There's a bulletin board with just notes pinned on them, and then like yarn tied from one pin to another, making this web of shit that you don't understand. It looks like a scientist's office where he goes in there to think and work out stuff.
who's behind me?
Wolf Craig, Mila,
Craig?
who
Yeah.
is invisible, I believe, and Bright.
Okay, so I say yeah, so I say Bright and Mila, watch those other doors in case somebody comes out of those, especially Garcia's. And then I tell and I ask Craig like let's see if we can find something fucking helpful here.
Okay.
Okay, so Craig nods and he goes into the room. I guess he starts. Does he see anything that looks like it's disheveled?
I mean, the desk is not very well organized.
I guess he'll go there to start sniffing that.
No, everything
I'll
smells like
examine the writings on the
everything
walls
smells
just to
like
see if
this
there's.
guy. It smells like a guy that you've never met before, but everything smells like him. He's in here a lot. He was in here not too long ago, maybe an hour ago.
No, I guess I'm looking for something that might relate to Emily or some, something that can help us
There is a
locate her and or maybe break her like open.
yeah.
Okay.
There is a computer.
And I actually do have technology skills,
Yeah. But you don't see
but I'm
like
not exactly a hacker.
whatever you would call it, like the morgue freezer or something like that. You don't see anything like that in here. This is more of an office than a
The
lab.
morgue freezer?
Yeah, yeah, you don't see that. I mean, that would have been a good place to look if you saw something like that.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, the morgue. Oh, a morgue freezer. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Got it.
So
All
a
right.
place where I'm sure it has a real
Um,
name, but the place where you keep bodies, you don't see anything like that. If you did, that would be the
yeah,
number one place to go look. No, you don't
What
see
about
yeah.
What up in his desk? Is there anything like in the drawers, like just the most recent files on top, like papers on top?
Yeah, there are papers on top. There are papers.
Yeah, and I'm looking for writing on the walls. While he's ransacking the desk, I'm looking along the walls to see if anything like on a whiteboard might relate to Emily or where they're holding her or anything about her that he may
So
have written
the
on those
whiteboard.
walls and
Let's see.
musings.
What's your science rating?
Oh shit. It's 0.
Yeah, you don't understand anything written on there. It's science stuff. You can make that out. You're pretty sure it's not
Okay.
like drawer 3B has Emily in it. It's science stuff. It has to do with you think
So
it has to do
I'm
with
gonna
molecules.
call into the hallway.
Okay, so in the hallway.
I'm gonna be like, hey, any of y'all good with science shit?
Yeah, leave that for a second because this didn't take very long. In the hallway, Bright
Sorry.
and Mila you're looking, it's been about 10 seconds since the door was kicked down when the door to Garcia's office opens.
Okay.
It opens inward, though it doesn't look like it does from the picture out here. So I guess it opens outward because that's what all of these doors do in our picture. So it opens out. And a guy in military uniform sticks his head out. Somebody just discarded something. Oh, okay. Yeah, so a guy sticks his head out. Let me add him onto the layer. All my guards are going to be this picture facing the other way. All my guard soldier guys. So he sees Bright, and he draws his sidearm. You there! What do you guys do? How do you react? Mila?
I'm invisible, so I'm going to attempt to walk over there and just like stab him. Oh, okay, so he has a little neck area that is showing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I want to go poke him in the neck.
Okay. Yeah, just make that hit. He's advancing on Bright. Bright holds up his hands, trusting that you're going to take care of this invisible. He doesn't see you. Make your
Right.
Make your attack. Or first make your stealth. You need to make a stealth roll. You get some kind of bonus to it, I guess. No, you just make your own stealth roll. If you succeed, then you get the complete surprise attack. If you fail, then he's gonna get a dodge to it.
Okay, so stealth would be
Stealth and dexterity.
She doesn't get bonus and sneaking up on him while invisible?
That is her bonus, is that she
Because it feels like
can
she
do that.
should be easy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's like the attack's going to be made on him regardless. It's just a question of
whether he's getting a chance.
Does he like react? Yeah, versus normally I think he'd be able to shoot first.
Yeah, you got 5 successes. He
Oh,
has
there you
no idea you're there at all.
Mhm.
So you don't even need to make a
Yeah.
melee attack at all, because it's just a pinprick. If that's what you're wanting to do. If you want to try and kill him,
Yeah.
you can try and kill him. But if you want to just poison him with your thing, no, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to poison him because it says he'll knocked out if he's
Yep.
mortal.
You just run the blade right on the back of his neck, and he just and passes out, leaning up against the wall.
Yeah.
Easy.
Perfect.
Back inside the room. Hector calls out for you guys. Does anyone know science or something like that?
Yeah. And you're all good with science shit?
I really doubt it, but I will look
I
at
will
the page.
go in there and
He
whisper.
doesn't seem like someone who should know science, but I'll check.
I don't.
By the way, has Mila lost her invisibility now because she pricked that dude, or
No, I'm not sure.
I guess he never saw her.
This was D&D, yes, for sure. I need to check. I'll check. Let me check Bright, make sure he doesn't have some issues. I would be really surprised if he does. Oh shit, he has 1 point in science. I wonder why. Maybe so that he can make his own bombs a little bit or something.
Or maybe he got like the GI Bill.
I have a rudimentary understanding of science.
All right, I was like, hey, you take a look at some of the shit. Hey, can you take a look at some of the shit this guy wrote on the wall and see if maybe there's anything relating to Emily or something that we can use to find her?
And he goes inside.
Thanks.
While Sestonn looks up if obfuscate fails, once you use it.
Yo, and that's like, I'll say, as a matter of fact, maybe I'm better off guarding the hallway, and you stay in here and figure out if there's anything we can use to locate Emily.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
And so I walked out, and so I'm all right. So I run. So I walk out there. I see the guard laying on the floor. I go, "Oh shit!" So he's standing by Garcia's office, right?
Yeah, he's just crashed up against the wall
I
right
think-
next to the door. It's still on. It's still
All
on.
right, so I
until
run
you are
past him.
detected or the scene ends.
Awesome.
And he didn't detect.
So I run into Garcia's office,
Okay.
quickly scanning the room to see if it's clear.
Yeah, there's nobody in there.
Okay, now I'm doing the same thing. I'm scanning the walls, and I yell out for
There's
Myra to keep an eye on the
filing
hallway.
cabinets up against the wall, and there's he's got like a lot of certificates and awards and stuff he's got up. But for the most part, the room is really tight.
Is there anything? So, is there anything in the filing cabinets? Well, first, is there anything on the walls that might relate to Emily or her location or what they're doing with her or anything like that?
No, there's nothing.
Like any kind of whiteboard
that
or anything?
no. There's
Okay.
no whiteboard. So
Anything on his desk?
His desk has just been cleared.
Dad?
Okay. Anything in the drawers?
The drawers are locked, which you could just open by rubbing your thumb across the fucking lock.
I'm just gonna rip it.
Yeah. Okay. Inside the
I'm gonna
drawers
fucking rip the drawer open.
There's nothing important in there, so there's probably like his car keys might be in there. The bottom drawer probably has another gun in it.
I'll pocket both of those.
Okay. What else could be in there that might be interesting?
The car keys and the
gun.
Yeah, the car keys and the gun. I'll take. Gotcha. If I have it, he doesn't though.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what else.
I do have.
I can't think of anything irrelevant. There's just some. Like there's like a ream of paper and some
Victory alcohol.
some collections of sticky notes so that he could use them, and like a box of pens. You know, it's just normal shit. But you got his car keys and you got his gun, or one of his guns.
How about the filing cabinet?
Okay, you open up the filing cabinet. Again, it's locked, but you could just open it as easily as you want to.
Yeah, I just rip it open.
Okay. Yeah, it's full of files, and they have labels.
Like, are they labeled or is it?
None of them are labeled
Okay.
Emily Costas.
Okay, so are there any names I recognize as if I flip through?
That are labeled blank body, and then a number. Like a.
Fuck. So how many of those are there?
There's like 40.
How many of those are in there?
Like 40.
All right, can I look at the most recent one?
Yeah, the closest one to you. Okay,
like the most. So if they're all numbered sequentially, I'd want the highest labeled number. So like the last one.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere in the middle of them. They're not ordered. They're not. No, it's going to be the last one. He has them in order. He does everything very specific. So.
And this is a question for you, Sestonn. Do any of us have a backpack?
Say again.
Do any of us have a backpack? Does Bright carry around like a backpack or something that we can take all the 40 files and throw it in there?
You know, that's a good idea.
Or is there like a laptop bag in the room or something like that?
He brought a backpack.
Okay, so I'm not gonna call on him now, but I'll bring those to him when I'm done looking through the file I'm opening.
Yeah, you open it up and I don't know. Pick a vampire. The first one to name me a vampire wins.
Emily.
Somebody that you guys know.
Emily.
No, except for her.
What was the name of the guy who gave him the cars? I can't remember his name.
The cars.
Prince.
Masters? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the ones who gave everyone a car.
Yeah, Masters, the guy that gave you the van. That has a picture of him. And it says Masters, and it has a question mark over where his first name would be.
And that's like nothing else jumps out immediately, right? Because I don't want to spend any time really reading this file.
It's a report on what information they have on him.
Okay. So that one's so I put that on the desk. Like, is the file cabinet by the desk, like right within arm's length?
Yeah.
Okay, so I lay that on the desk and I take the next most recent one.
Okay.
So 39.
Okay. Let's pick another vampire. This will be Speedy. You recognize it right away.
Okay, and if I don't like, I mean, the amount of time I want to spend on this, if it's not Emily, is like literally like as fast
Okay,
as
well,
I
yeah,
can
you
stop
open it
reading
up
it. So
and you see Speedy's
unless
picture.
there's something, okay, so like, unless there's something else that like grabs my attention to just like throw that to the side, then I'll just keep. I'll
All
keep
right,
going
it's
back
gonna
until I
take
find
you
Emily or
it's
until
gonna take
something else
you
interrupts me.
a little bit more time, but eventually you do find Emily's. Let's switch over to Craig in the other room. Craig and Bright.
Cool.
Okay, I need to make a science check for Bright, which is probably not going to be. He
I have
surprised me
a
by having 1 in
question.
science. Let's see if he can surprise me by having 2 in intelligence, or maybe 3 even.
I have 3. I
Are you
have
in there? Or are
3 in
you still in the hall?
investigation. So would that help?
Did you go in 2, or did you stay in the hall?
I mean, I guess. Well,
I
if
asked her
I
to stay in the
know,
hall.
yeah. But I can like. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'll be in the hot. But for future, would that help?
So I'm sorry, I'm trying to do something with Bright. What did you say you did?
You're.
Craig also has investigation
I have.
too.
Oh, okay, good. There you go. I don't know if that helps.
You have what?
I got 3 in awareness, but nothing in investigation. I got 3 in awareness, but nothing in investigation.
I just got 1 in investigation.
How come you're not opening? Where's Bright's page? Open. Continue.
Open
Opening.
sesame.
Character sheet.
Hmm.
He's got intelligence too. Okay, so we're gonna do science with intelligence. Modifier 0. I could have actually given him a modifier 1 just for, this isn't the kind of thing you do when you only got like 10 seconds. Got 2 successes. He says, looking at the whiteboard, he says, I think this is having to do with atoms and molecules and shit. That's all I got. Okay. Craig, what are you doing in there? You staying at Wolf Forge?
Myra and I haven't heard that, right?
He yelled it
Huh?
out.
Myla and I didn't hear that. Oh, okay, okay.
Myla may have. You were in the other office, so you probably didn't. He doesn't know you're in the other office.
Okay.
Craig, what are you doing?
Is there's like 1 more room, right, that they didn't check?
There were 7 doors, 3 on the left,
Oh.
3 on the right. The first one on the left is Garcia's office. The last
Garcia.
one on the right is Dr. Argyle's office. The other 2 on the right have names on them that you didn't know. The other 2 on the left have the other 2 special agents, Baker and Time. They're their offices.
And the 7th one is down the hall, right?
One
At
is
the end.
straight down the hall, and it has a key card swipe and a keypad, and like a high security sign on it. Saying,
How strong is the lock?
Must have red clearance to enter or something like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. It says you must have red clearance to enter. You gotta have the red key card.
Like does it look like sturdy enough where like Craig or Hector can't just bust it down or rip off the lock mechanism?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Right now you are in Dr. Argyle's office. What are you as a wolf?
Yes.
What are you doing in here? You were going through the papers on
I guess just
looking for any sign of Emily?
okay, so I'm assuming he's not gonna. I think he's gonna just look around the edges of the room, see if he can feel a draft.
No, you don't feel a draft.
Like if there's a secret entrance.
Nope.
Okay, well there
you
you
don't
go.
Feel a draft. You're like 30 feet underground.
Oh, that's true.
But
I mean, even if there was a tunnel,
feel an air conditioner draft. So.
Okay.
Not right now. Not in January. I guess there could be heat, but there's not at this instant. Okay. Back to Hector. You find Emily's picture on like the 8th file that you're making your way backwards.
Okay, I want to read through the file as fast as possible and see what I can find out.
Okay, make me an academics and intelligence check. You know, let's do wits instead of intelligence because we're trying to go quick.
I'm a 0 on academics, so wait. So it's wits and academics. There's no second attribute here. Wait, sure.
Failing this doesn't mean you can't read. Don't worry about it. It's just this is like an amount.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you're not a really fast reader, but yeah, so you're going over the file, and yeah, they have all kinds of information on her. There's like 40 pages in here in this file of stuff that
Shit.
they know about her and stuff that it appears they have extracted from her. But it doesn't say where she is or like what locker they have her in or anything like that. You don't see anything about that.
Nothing even about what kind of experiments they've been conducting on, like what they've learned since they've had her in custody.
Yes, it does have information that they have learned from her that is about the. They seem to have gained information on who the Anarch leaders are, who the Camarilla leaders are, what both of those sects are about, the names of most of the clans, and the leadership of most of the clans.
So I guess if I'm looking to like cut down, just know like who I would know at this point who is probably the smartest person present to go through this thing and read to see if there's anything we can use right now on her, right?
It would be
Because me trying to read through 40
Jessica, and they're
pages.
both in the van. So in here, it's probably Mila. Or
Okay.
yeah, I think.
So
Mila's
here's what I
the
do.
only
I take the files.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna bundle all the rest of the files under my arm.
All 40
I'm gonna
of
run
them, or
out there
just
with the
ones
other
that you've
file.
already pulled?
All 40.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull them out, throw them, carry them in one arm, and keep the other one separate. The one on Emily.
Okay.
I'm gonna say because I don't want if I interact with Emily directly, I'll break her invisibility, right?
Yeah, with Mila. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Mila. I'm sorry. So I put the
if she responds
right.
with
So what
anything
I'll do
other
is
than a whisper in your ear, she will turn her thing off.
Yeah. So I'll hustle to Argyle's office and as I come out in the hallway, I'll drop the file or I'll place the file on Emily in the middle of the floor. I go, Mila, read through that and see if there's any information we can use or that's important to us right now. And I'm gonna run the rest of the files over to Bright into the office and ask him. You guys ask both him and Craig while I'm holding the files. I guess I'll hand them to Bright, say, throw these in your pack. We'll take a look later.
Okay, sure.
And then I'll say to both of them, find anything useful, any information where they might be holding her.
Seems that he does. I don't know what this crap is, but it's having to do with molecules and elements and sciencey crap. What the hell's this guy into? But I mean, I that's all I got. I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you if it's a bomb or.
What about you, Craig?
Medicine. I have no idea.
What about you, Craig? Anything over there in the desk?
Craig didn't find anything in the desk, right?
No. Did you turn back into a person?
Okay, the rest of the room.
No. I guess I stepped out and I'm seeing if I can smell any recent, like maybe the guy went to one of those nearby offices.
As soon as you step out, you can follow Dr. Argyle's scent. He goes into the room with the where you need the red key card.
Okay.
Do you communicate that to the rest of the group?
I mean, I try to. I just kind of like point to his office and I point to the.
Okay, so I see that and I go. I think it's time we fuck that door up. So I'm just gonna Does it look like something I could just fucking wreck by running at it and
It's
lowering
gonna
my
be
shoulder?
a little bit tougher than these
Before
other
you do
doors,
that,
but you shouldn't have any problem. I'm gonna make you roll just to see if you suck, but yeah, you
the
shouldn't have.
soldier
Okay.
on
You
the
expect to not
soldier
have
on the
a problem.
ground doesn't have a red.
Okay, yeah, and you're
The
going
soldier
through.
on the ground doesn't have a red
It doesn't have
card,
what?
right?
Doesn't have what?
The soldier on the ground doesn't have a red key card.
Yeah, you go check him. No, he doesn't have. He does have like the same key card that you guys already collected from the guard outside. That'll be
Okay.
the blue key
And then
card.
I'm gonna look. If I look through that file, I'll become uninvisible. But I'll just go back. So
No,
if I'm gonna
you
look
can
through it. Do I find anything that?
You can look through it a
Oh,
little
I
bit.
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I look through it. Do I find anything before he, breaks the door down?
I mean, you're finding. Let's see. Also, make me an academics and wits roll. Intelligence if you want to do more study. Wits if you want to like go over it real fast. Okay, so yeah, you're finding it's just full of information. It's full of information that at first they found out about her by studying her home and her movements, and then it's full of stuff they found on her from tracking her internet, and then it's full of stuff that they have that she gave up under torture.
Okay.
Which is stuff that it's bad for leak. If you want to protect, if you get her out of here and you want to keep her safe, you should probably destroy this file. Because this file shows evidence that she broke the masquerade.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gave it to Bright, but he's the only one carrying a fucking bag, so I'd rather he have it than.
Right. Well,
I have
you left
hers.
this file on the floor for Milo.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but anybody else they have information on. I am anxious about Bright having that and not us, but we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
So what are you gonna
All
do?
right, so I fucking just start. I booked the door. Oh,
is it possible? No, it's okay. Is it possible for me to take those particular pages out and like slide them in my pocket or something?
If you'll do it really
For
slowly,
now?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it real slowly while he's getting the door
So
down.
you take like the final 8 pages out of there.
Yeah, any of the ones that show that she gave up information.
Everything that pretty
And I'll
much
just stick them
is
in
from
my.
post her kidnapping. You take.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys also now know her number. So if you see her number referenced anywhere, this 8-digit number means Emily.
is it 33? The one that ends with 33?
Sure. Yeah. It ends in 33.
Yeah, it's because it's the 8th one. The 8th one if you started with 40.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Okay.
All right, so I'm breaking the door down, trying to like run right through it, and go into a combat roll, whatever, and then quickly look around and see what the what we're dealing with.
Do strength and I don't fucking know. Athletics, I guess. Yeah, do strength and athletics, and add your plus for prowess.
I'm gonna yell parkour when no, I'm not gonna yell. Yeah, +2. Okay. 2.
Oh.
Jesus, 9 successes.
Yeah, 9 successes.
Damn.
Critical.
What does that mean? That something's like fucking off
it
the
means that
like
the
I do it messy.
accomplished your mission, not you. It means that something bad
Oh,
happens, and that something bad is usually physical. That something bad can be something as simple as like maybe you would draw attention to yourself or something like that. But in this situation,
yeah, but me knocking the door open is pretty much I expected that.
Right through that door. On the other side of it is a 70-year-old man and he turns and looks at you
Ugh.
like it's slow motion, and your hand grabs him by the throat, takes him with you about 5 more steps, and crashes him into the ground. Make me a strength and brawl roll.
Sorry. I'm about to kill this old man before we can get any information.
It's probably the. I mean, he can snap his fingers and turn light into sunlight, so it's probably a good idea anyway.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's
strength
true.
and
Of course, you guys will
brawl.
never learn that was possible.
That's
And I
okay.
got the modifier of the 2, right?
Yes.
All right.
Messy critical.
Damn, another messy critical.
Yeah, another messy critical. This is what happens when you're too hungry.
I'm fucking pulling a China
Okay,
shop.
so yeah, you went charging through that door without even slowing down. Your hand finds his throat. You pull him with you like another 5 steps, crash him into the ground, and it's just a bloody splat like you popped a water balloon.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
And then you
And part
get
of me's like,
you
oh
get your
shit.
senses back. I mean, this was not your action. This was the beast's action. Your action was just to
So I
charge through
yell
the
out,
door and then end up in a combat role. The
yeah,
beast
look for
took charge
danger.
of you when he saw an
Which,
opponent, he saw an enemy, and he destroyed it. Just like
yeah,
what
and that's
happened.
that's probably fortunate given what you said.
Oh, this is
Like
definitely
because
fortunate
I
since
don't
this
think
guy
he
was a fucking mage, but
yeah. Yeah, Hector wouldn't have attacked a 7-year-old man. He probably would have
Right.
laid off.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as he does that, he says out loud, "Oh fuck!" Like like something really bad just
Yeah, so
happened.
you guys watched that happen. He went right through the door like it was made of aluminum foil, grabbed this old dude, and pounded him into the ground, and the old dude fucking popped. There is nobody else in there. There is, however, Emily's body on a metal table where
Oh
that old
wow.
guy was standing.
Okay.
Oh, room. Is she
I'm going.
Hector is also covered
Go
in
ahead.
blood now.
Is she like naked or is she like
Yes, she's
dressed
naked.
or what's her state? Like is she bloody and
She's naked. She's
does
not
she look
bloody.
fucked up? Like what?
Nope, she is naked. She's not bloody. You see no signs of wounds or anything, except for the cut in her abdomen where the scalpel is still. He was opening her.
Oh,
She's got like a 6
Can
inch
I
cut in her
can we
abdomen.
tell she's in torpor?
Well, she's
Can
not
we
moving.
tell she's
She
in
looks
torpor?
quite dead.
Like
So
if
yeah,
she's in
that's
torpor?
torpor. If she was actually dead, she'd be turned into
No,
dust.
we would know that, right?
Yes. So
Yeah,
she's
and at
either
this
in
point we would
torpor
know
or
that. We've
really
been
good
vampires
at
for 20
playing
years.
dead. Yeah.
Okay, is there anything like around the room where I can wrap her in?
what about his? Oh, but his clothes are all.
Like a blanket or anything?
No, you're not seeing anything as you look around. Okay, so
I'll take
Craig and
Sestonn.
Mila are coming into the room now. You see Emily laying on
Yeah.
the metal table. She's been
Okay.
opened
And I'll yell
about
out, "I
6
found
inches.
her."
The scalpel is still inside of her. And there's just a mess of an old doctor guy who was in a white lab coat. Just completely splattered on the ground like a water balloon that had
Is
been
that
popped.
Argyle?
Who knows who it was? He's in a doctor's coat.
He doesn't have.
There's a name
He
tag.
didn't have a. They didn't have like a.
What?
Well, I would have seen like I just mean like that I would have recognized Argyle because we ran into him
Well, 20
before.
years
So
ago.
I'm wondering like is
Yeah.
20 years ago,
It
gotcha.
was
Okay.
Argyle.
Alright. Well, I'm going to take my hoodie off and put it on Emily. I mean, or use it
Okay.
to cover, you know.
If Mila didn't take the scalpel out before she did that, I'm gonna do that as I see her going to put the hoodie on.
She probably did.
I
I'm
will
gonna
do
pull the
that.
scalpel out.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
as Mila takes off her
Can
hoodie
we-
and goes over to Emily, then her invisibility fades. You notice her.
Yeah,
Not
that's
there
fine.
anymore. Okay, so Bright
So I'm yelling out
is
to the other
one of the
guys in the
guys
hallway.
guarding the
Yeah, found
door.
her.
Is there
Okay.
like
Is that
gauze
her?
or anything to cover that? Because she doesn't heal it if she's in torpor, or does
As long as she's
She
not
doesn't hear
five
what?
at 5 hunger, she heals 1 point a day. If she's at 5 hunger, she doesn't heal
oh,
anymore
okay, she'll be okay.
because she can't
All
make
right,
race checks
then
anymore.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run up, grab her, throw her over my shoulder, and tell everybody, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Now.
All right, we're going to.
I'm gonna lick
Is
some.
it-
What? What are you saying, Mila?
I wanna taste the blood that is from the doctor.
Okay, he was awakened,
Okay.
just like.
While she's
Oh,
doing
she's
that, can
tasted awakened.
Yeah.
I officially know that.
Yes. Yeah, you officially know that he was a mage. Okay, and then we're going to cut to Jack and Jessica and Adriana. Jack is on top of the van. Jessica and Adriana are in the van. The lights, a couple of minutes ago, the sirens started sounding on the bunker, on the building. And then there are like little alarm sirens flashing red and blue on every corner of the building. So that happened a couple of minutes ago, and I imagine Jack is now staring down the scope looking for any sign of what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. I'm just trying to scan and see if I see anything.
Okay. Make me a wits and awareness roll.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta get my character sheet out. I've just been listening to.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you're glancing over the guard towers. There are men in the guard towers now. They're looking out all around. The guard towers have a spotlight
Mhm.
that is out, and they're not looking very far. So your van isn't in any danger of being spotted, at least from the pattern that they're working right now. They're looking more closer to the
Okay.
tower, to the towers. Both towers are doing it.
Mhm.
Other than that, you're not really seeing anything, and then you hear a buzzing over your head, and you break sight from your scope and look up, and about 20, 30 feet above your head is a little black hovering drone.
All right, take a shot immediately.
Okay, wits and firearms.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one. Uh,
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, yeah, so you shoot it, and it goes crashing into the ground.
As soon as I do that, my next plan of action is to shoot up the spotlight that they were using so that they can't turn it towards my direction.
Okay, both of them. There's one on each tower.
At that
Okay.
at that
Can they
point,
both?
Jessica would
What's Jessica do?
Jessica would stick her head out the she sticks her head out the window and goes, "What the hell was that?"
That sounds like
Start the car. Have it ready.
Yep. Start the car. Get her ready.
So yeah, she starts the car.
And then I just yell. Well, not yell, but like say loudly. It was a drone. It's done though. Can both of the lights rotate to like our direction,
What lights?
or is like each one like sort of like can cover a certain area? The spotlights.
Uh, they can
Yeah.
they can look out here if they want to. It looks like from from your angle, it looks like they have pretty good. It can be adjusted to look out here. So yeah, you should probably pull them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot at. I'm gonna try to shoot both,
Okay,
obviously.
go ahead and
So
give me 2 rolls. This you could do this with resolve.
Okay.
Resolve and firearms, or wits and firearms, if that's better for you.
Either or. I'll do resolve for one and wits for the other.
Sure.
That's a miss. All right. Yeah. Maybe the answer is I need to do wits. 2 successes.
Okay. Well, it takes you 2 shots, but you put out one of the lights.
Okay. Yeah. So I missed the first one and then put the second one in the light that's like closer.
And then go ahead and roll for the other light too.
Yeah. Okay. One beast. Ugh.
Okay. That's not good. You just, in your frustration at missing again, snap his sniper rifle in half.
No.
Not only
Oh
are you
my
now
god, I'm
without
so
sniper
mad.
rifle, but you know, Bright's gonna be unhappy.
I am furious at myself. God, I hate being a vampire.
All right, we're gonna leave you there and go back inside.
If I was a human, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you missed, and then inside your ventru beast just roared in frustration. I don't suck like this, and broke the fucking sniper rifle because it was obviously the sniper rifle's fault. Because it can't be your fault.
Yeah.
Okay, back inside.
Yeah.
The door from the stairwell opens, and 2 guards are coming out of it.
I would go back invisible as soon as right after I lick the blood. I would do that.
Okay, make your roll. Make your rouse check.
Also, so which one of them is not carrying a firearm?
Which one of who? These 2 guards?
My companions. No, my companions.
I think Mila has one.
Right.
For sure, Bright has one. In fact, Bright might have given
So
you
the
one
Craig.
if you wanted one. But Craig
No, I don't
doesn't
want
have
one.
but he doesn't have a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I was just thinking about maybe handing that weapon to one of them if they needed it. But what Hector would do as soon as that door busted open, I would be running down that hallway at him in a dodgy fashion,
Okay.
like jumping off the walls, that kind of shit.
You don't need cover
And
because of your
try to
enhanced reflexes or whatever it's called. Your celerity 1 power.
right.
It allows you to dodge
Yeah.
bullets as if you had cover.
It's
you don't get the no cover.
yeah,
Are you
it's fleetness or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's the one before.
Are you
Right.
still carrying Emily?
What's
Yeah,
that?
he is.
Are you still carrying Emily?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I gotta drop her. So I drop her to the ground.
And then you're charging them?
And yeah, it's either rapid reflexes or fleetness. I forgot what
I
each
think
one
you're probably
does.
using both. Fleetness increases your speed. Rapid reflexes makes it so that if they fire at you, then you don't need cover. Usually you get minus. They get +2 dice for attacking you.
Right.
If you didn't have any cover, and they won't get that.
Yeah, so I need I hit fleetness before I powered up on all this stuff before we walked in, so that should still be active, right? Yeah, and rapid reflexes is a passive thing; it's always there.
Normal. So, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like running off the walls type shit to make myself a really difficult target, and fucking gonna try
those 2 guys
to
are taking
both of
shots
them
at
out.
you with their assault rifle. So we've got.
Each one has one.
Yeah, each one has an assault rifle, and they crouch down and they.
Is there anything that makes one a particularly more tasty target than the other one?
No, they're clones of each other. One has blonde hair and one has brown hair.
All right, what I'd like to do when I reach them is throw a fucking roundhouse kick through the neck of one of them
Mhm.
to knock him into the other one.
Okay. All right, so they both have firearms 9.
Jesus,
Okay, so
this is not going to end well for me.
I'm going to Okay, well, wait. You do it. You do it.
9, 5, and 4. Okay. Wow, that 4, 5, 6, 7 successes and 1, 2, 3 successes. One guy's way better than the other guy. So the 7 successes guy, he hits you for 9, and the
Damn.
3 successes guy hits you for 5. So altogether, that's 14. You take half of it because it's not. Anyway, you're getting riddled with bullets, and bullets are going all over the walls. We're just going to give you 5 damage for now. That'll be significant enough. So I want you to get out of this part.
So the wait, don't I get to make rolls to avoid the
Yes, you do.
because remember I've got not only am I the
Yes. Make dodge rolls. It's been a long time. I was like, that's a
okay.
bit too fucking high.
Yeah.
You make dodge rolls.
Yeah,
So you do
so for
dexterity
fleetness, I get to
and
add.
athletics. Dexterity and athletics. The
All
first
right,
one.
defending.
On the
Yeah,
second
so I
one that
get
you
a
make, you have
plus.
dexterity athletics -1. But the first one is full.
Dexterity, athletics, and then because of I get to add because of fleetness. I think I get to add 2.
Does that work in combat?
Yes.
Fleetness? Oh, cool.
Well, no, fleetness doesn't work in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
fleetness
it
doesn't
says so. The system says add the celerity rating to the user's dice pool for non-combat dexterity tests.
Yeah, that's
But
what it
also, once per turn, the user may also do this when defending with dexterity plus athletics.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
And then let's see, fleetness and my rapid
The
reflexes.
rapid reflexes keeps them from getting bonus dice because you had.
Yeah, no penalty.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then what's my minor action? Because I'd like to probably take a minor action I get
That
from
would be
rapid
like
reflexes.
pulling
So
out your gun.
readying a oh, okay. Oh, okay, never
We
mind.
haven't really
So,
been worried about.
all right, and oh, you know what I would do though? You know, remember how I have that thing I can activate in my hand that makes it a blade?
Yeah.
I'm definitely pulling that like that, popping that while I'm running at him.
Okay. Yeah. So make your.
So
I mean,
make your. You should probably use your +2 on
dexterity
also.
plus.
The one that had 7 successes. Dexterity
Yeah.
plus athletics +2 from your fleetness.
+2. Okay. Dexterity plus athletics. Come on, dice. And +2.
That's what he had. 7. And you got a.
Nice.
You didn't get a messy critical. The beast was because you.
That's a critical hit too.
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
It's about to get
No,
messy.
but I did get I got a critical hit though.
Well, it's just meaning that your 2 zeros count as 4 instead of 2. That's why you're at 7.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that guy did not hit you. The one that rolled 7 successes, and then the one that had 3 successes, you need to roll that one. Dexterity and athletics -1. You don't get the +2 anymore, and you're also at minus. You get -1 for every consecutive roll.
Oh damn. Okay. Dexterity plus
the one
athletics.
that you wanted to spend all your dice on, the guy that had rolled 7. So.
Yeah. -1, you say, right?
-1.
-1.
Okay, so he hits you a little bit. He had 1 success. Well, I mean, you got a failed black die if you want to spend a willpower on it. You would
Sure.
just be re-rolling 1
I
die.
will spend a willpower.
Gives you a 50% chance of not being hit.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. So you.
I go back to dexterity athletics,
No,
or am I just rolling 1?
You just on your character sheet, you'll
Roll
mark
a
off one of
10-sided
your
die?
willpower things, and then you click on the WP reroll, and you tell it 1 die.
Oh, right. Okay. WP. 1 die. Okay.
No, it's not a success.
Damn it.
So he hits you for 1 success, 3 minus your 2, and then plus 2 from the gun. So you take 3 damage,
Mhm.
and then you cut that in half to 2 damage. So you take 2 superficial damage, which is way
Damn it.
fucking better than me having to lower it for you because it was going to be like 15. Yeah, I thought we were missing something. Yeah, you're supposed to actively dodge. Yeah. Okay, and then you get there, and you do your brawl kick thing, where you're trying to kick one guy and then throw him into the other guy. So we're
Yeah.
going to do that with strength and brawl instead of dexterity, which is better for you anyway because you've got the prowess. But we're going to do strength, especially since you're trying to smack him hard enough to throw him into the other guy and disrupt both of them. Strength and
Yeah,
brawl,
you know
and
what?
it's going to
Since
be
I
minus
popped my
2 because
blade,
this is your third action. What?
wait, so since I popped my blade, I'd like to punch through the guy's neck, nailing, like kind of like,
Okay.
nail them to each other, like forked, like, but definitely into the other guy.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
We'll
yeah.
still do
So
that.
so trying to get the force of his body to hit him, plus also trying to drive my blade into him.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So
brawl
strength
plus
and
strength, you said?
well, we'll keep it as brawl, but honestly, it should probably be melee. But it's arguable because you have it set up where it's still off of a punch. So we'll keep it as brawl.
Oh yeah, I'm just punching. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
thanks.
strength and brawl
That was part of why I
-2
did that. Okay, -2. Shit.
because it's your third action.
Mm.
Still got 3
So I got
successes.
three successes.
Okay. How the fuck does? I think that's it. It's just 3 damage. Okay, make me just a flat strength check to see if you manage to also do any damage to the second. You did 3 damage to the first guy.
Yeah. Oh shit. Messing critical.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. That's. We're gonna give. Well, this is what we're gonna do because it's fun. Freehand.
Hector out here splitting melons.
This guy took. It's not a very
Could I
good.
suggest like something where
Yeah.
I nail both of their heads
This
to the
guy
wall
took.
and I got my
This guy
blade stuck in the
also
wall?
took that same 3 damage, and then your Missy critical. You are also sinking your fangs into the first guy.
Oh shit.
So yeah, your messy critical didn't come from the actual combat swing. It came from the force you were delivering behind it to try and hit both of them. So it was really about closing in on him, getting close, giving him a shove. So yeah, you are now pretty much kind of have the both pinned to the ground, and you're drinking from the first guy, from the top guy, and they're both
I'm gonna
trying to
drain him, by the
pick
way.
you
I
off.
intend to drain him.
Well, no, I mean, that's what the beast wants to do. But you got your senses back. Yeah.
No, but I want to drain him.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna go
saying.
in.
Right, I'm making the choice to drain him.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
not fast to drain someone, unless you take the potency power. I don't know. It's potency.
I've only seen those two right now, right?
Yeah, you only see these 2 guys, and you're pretty much at the door to the stairs.
All right. Well, I'm draining this
I forget
motherfucker.
what it's called, but there's a power that lets you take all of it immediately, and it is potency.
Hector, remember, like Hector has felt really bad about this Emily situation for a long time,
Yeah.
and he feels very loyal to her. And these are the first 2 humans. Like since he killed that doctor, he's already kind of killed the doctor, so he's already kind of in this mode, right? And these are the first 2 humans that he's seen
it
since this whole thing happened.
Anybody who knows Hector's past and how his first night went can really see how that makes sense. Because every time you see a bad guy,
So I'm just in Gomo now.
going crazy and destroying them. Yeah.
He hates all the fucking humans in this facility at this point. And this reminds him, actually, he's like kind of like this is triggering PTSD from what happened at the immigration facility.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
So
looking at Emily like,
haven't-
you know, they just abused
you
her.
haven't got anything drunk from him yet, but we are going to do him 2 more damage from the bite, which is 5. How many? Yeah, he's probably dead. Your bite kills this guy.
You look at the there.
Now I regret not draining the scientist. The mage. I should have done that, but oh well. Killed him anyway.
Okay, and what else? What's anybody else doing? Oops, I'm moving everything.
Can Craig check the pockets of the scientist just out of curiosity, see if there's anything worthwhile?
Okay.
You're a wolf, right? Or
yeah,
you have to
you're a
stick
dog.
your
You can't really get in
face
his
in?
pockets.
Well, I mean, he can like nuzzle it open and just take one thing out with his mouth.
Yeah, if you want to
At least
spend
that's
your
what I was
time
thinking.
doing that.
In the middle of a fight?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In the middle of a fight?
Well, I mean, he was gonna do it before the doors open, and then we cut right to the other guy, and then we cut to
That's
Jack
because
and
a fight happened. They're not
I
like,
know.
hey, wait, let that wolf check the dude's pockets first.
No, but aren't they at the end of the hall, and he's still in the room?
Yeah, because I ran at them to try to fucking keep
Yeah,
them from
so-
shooting everybody.
But I
What are
mean,
you doing, bro? If
Yeah,
you do that,
can
Hector's
go
gonna
ahead,
be super
make
fucking
me-
pissed that you were
make me
looting
a
pockets.
wits and investigation roll with -2
Okay.
because you don't have
Where's my character? Oh, wits
know
and
what? Just do
investigation. Yeah, that's not gonna be
-1
great.
will do. Wits and investigation -1.
Can I just say though, from a practical standpoint, it's really weird that like the door kicks open, these two human soldiers run out. The Hector, who is a big target, runs down the hallway trying to attack them, stop them from hitting the group, and the guy in dog form decides to loot pockets while a fight is going on. That sounds really weird. I mean, if that's
This is
a
happening,
Craig
like, the
character
same
choice,
time that you go charging down the hall to get them.
I mean, it's not like Craig.
Basically,
If
he
the way I
didn't-
see it
he
is that they
didn't
both come running
immediately
towards the
react.
hall.
He was like, well, they got it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Plus, I mean, if you two are both of them are running down the hall, it's just I don't know. It seems messier and bigger, easier to hit.
Okay, you got 2 successes. You managed to get his keys out of his pocket.
Okay.
They're jingling, like, it's cool. Yeah. They're jingle keys.
Well, that's just something to get.
Okay, Milo, what are you doing?
Well, Hector took them both out, right?
No. One of them is probably dead.
Oh,
But the one underneath Hector that is underneath his friend is still trying to kick his way free.
okay. Because I would have followed him at avoiding bullets, like, kind of off to the side, I suppose, rather than. And then while their attention was on him, I had my dagger ready to get whichever one he didn't get.
Okay.
So.
Make your stealth check if you don't want to give up.
this is why.
Oh, that's the other question I was going to ask before I started. To rouse my blood, is it instant or does it take like a little bit?
I mean, it's mostly instant, but it's a couple of seconds if we're down to a couple of seconds needing. It's like 3 seconds of concentration.
So if I wanted to do that to make my dexterity higher so that my stealth would be quicker to keep up, I mean, I wouldn't really keep up with him, but better anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so and to do that, you just take a hunger, right? Or you do a rouse?
You make a rouse check, and if you fail, you take a hunger.
Okay, which I did.
Yeah.
I guess I
I just
do
want to
it.
say this is why Hector fucks with Mila like that. She's gangster.
Yep.
Okay, so
No
then,
hesitation.
so I would, and I pick a trait, right? So I would take dexterity as higher for this time.
Yep. And
Right?
you get +2 to your dexterity.
That's what I would do.
Well, it's just for
Okay,
one
so
roll. We used to do it where it was for the scene. I have no idea where I got that from. It's just for one roll.
Mhm.
Okay,
So then I do stealth. advantage
To your stealth roll?
to my stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So stealth and.
Because I would have followed him
plus
when he went. So, yeah, I wouldn't have realized he was going to kick that much ass.
Right.
So, I mean, I should have. Hector. But anyways. So, yeah, I would have done it as he went. So, that's what I did. Alright, then I put +2 of our 2 fire,
Yes.
right? Okay. Oh, great.
Damn.
Nice. We're all fucking sloppy but effective. Bulls in China shops.
Now, how
She
can
goes
I
to cut
totally
him and
fuck
severs
up
his head.
your stealth check? You have to maintain stealth, which means I can't really do anything stupidly violent with you. So instead, I'm going to give you a compulsion.
What if I were to?
What?
Okay, so my intention was to go. Okay, he's on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's on the ground, kind
Yeah,
of.
he's pinned
underneath
between.
his friend and underneath Hector.
He's having a bad day.
Yeah. I'm going to give you the hunger compulsion. You will do anything to slate your hunger, whether that means violence.
It's not the kind of threesome that he was hoping to get into.
You perform any action that doesn't have to do with your next feeding at -2 dice. Basically, your beast rears up and is just starving. Starving. It's like, we should eat that one. And you completely agree. You should probably eat that one.
And there's
And
no
it doesn't
way
help
for
that Hector's feeding on his friend, so that's probably encouraging you even more.
me to just grab that guy, get him too, or feed off
Yeah,
of
you
him
can
too.
feed off him too. Yep. Especially with you being invisible, you will stop being
Yeah,
invisible. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do that and drain him also.
Okay. Well, if you
This
guys
must
are
be
gonna
a
take the time to
horrifying
drain
sight,
them,
like
it's gonna take a couple
like a
minutes.
scary scene.
If you guys want to drain
They
them
all know what
completely,
we
it takes a
are.
couple minutes.
I'm gonna drain him fucking completely. Unless, I mean, if something comes in, like a new threat comes in,
Then
can
you'll
we stop in the middle of that,
Yes.
or
Yes,
like?
you can. Well, I
Okay,
mean, you have
okay.
to
Okay.
you have to make a willpower
Cool.
check, but yeah.
My beast says if Hector can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
So you guys start draining
Hector's
them.
really
Let's
angry.
let
He's
some
in
time go.
fucking kill mode,
Okay, so
but also taking that
they're
shot.
eating those 2 guards. If you want to continue like digging through this guy's pockets, Craig.
I think
Oh,
Jack would
oh,
be so on.
no. I mean, I guess that's nothing else he can
Yeah,
do
you
right
look
now.
down the hall, and they took out those 2 guards, and they're eating them now.
Yeah, so they're having fun. I guess. Oh, let me just listen just to see if like I don't hear anybody coming, right?
You're quite a ways from the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have awareness either, so I didn't think he'd be able to hear.
Bright notices that you're trying
As a
to
dog,
get
his
into
hearing's
these guys'
probably great.
pockets and goes over and empties the guy's pockets. Both of you are getting blood all over yourselves. Because he's just a huge bloody mess.
Well, okay. What happens when Craig transforms? Does that blood stay, or does that blood disappear, or does it stay on his clothes?
It's gonna go on his clothes, because I think that's funny.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
Yeah, makes sense to me. That's what's gonna happen.
yeah.
The blood that's on your fur is gonna end up on your clothes. Yeah, so
New house rule.
he's emptying this guy's pockets. He's got a what's it called? Like a clip-on name tag thing with his picture. It says Dr. Jason Argyle. And he's got the keys that you took. He's got a red key card. Which is
Better late than never.
because the door no longer exists. That's pretty much it. That's everything. He's got a pen and a notebook. The notebook might have something relevant in it.
Okay.
Yeah, he pockets the notebook.
Oh.
And then after thinking about it, he pockets the pen too. Why not?
You can never have enough pens.
Never have too many pens, he says. Putting the pen in his shirt pocket. Alright, let's go. And And he pats your doggy head. Let's go.
Okay.
I
I guess Craig
Is
goes
he
with him.
You
picking?
guys
So I guess
aren't
Bright's
finding
got to
out
pick up
shit
Emily then,
about
right?
the cure because you instantly killed the guy that was making it. But you also are preventing it.
Oh, we have his notebook.
Yeah, you do have. Well, this is just a little. It's like a little handheld pocket notebook. If you want his real notes, they're in his office, and they're also here in the lab. If you want to dig around for that, but you guys are running out of time.
Yeah, no, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so
I'm done eating.
yep, you guys.
Has Bright picked up
You guys
Emily
can
off the
clear
floor
yourself
where I
all
left
the way
her?
to 0 if you want. If you want to stay that long, it's up to you how long you want to stay. It's like 1 minute for
Clear
each point
yourself
you
to 0. What does that mean?
Your hunger.
Oh, hunger. Let's see.
You.
Yeah, I have
It's
3
1
hunger, so
minute.
yeah,
1
3
minute for every
minutes.
point of hunger you erase.
Yeah, so 3 minutes. I've erased 3.
Okay. You can't erase your last one unless you use all 5 minutes. The only way to go to
I'll
hunger
stay and do
0 is
that.
to take the last drop.
What is the benefit when you drain somebody? Don't you get like bonuses to everything,
No, I mean
or no? There's no
we haven't
benefit to
been
draining them all the way.
doing the resonance. You can they could have a resonance that would give you a bonus to something. And since these guys are soldiers, but we haven't been using resonance, so don't worry about it.
Is there a way to does feeding on them help regain my health in any way? Like if I drain them?
You can. Yes. Every turn, you can heal 1 superficial damage and make a rouse check. So you can do that while you're feeding.
Okay, so I'll do that. So, all right, so I've got two health. I'm down, right? So I'll make 2 rouse checks.
Yep.
So let's see if I need to drain them completely. So the first one, rousing success. The second one is a hunger game. So now I need to feed on them for 4 minutes.
Okay.
So maybe I don't drain them. Then if there's no benefit for the extra minute to drain them completely, then I won't
The
drain them
benefit
completely.
is that
But
you
I
get
mean,
to reduce the last dot. You take yourself to 0. You can't get to 0 unless
I'm
you
going.
spend all 5 minutes.
If
Yeah,
there is no,
I don't need that.
but
I
I
am.
mean, they're gonna
If
die though,
she's
anyways,
doing it,
right? Like,
then you might as well do it too, unless you're gonna stop her.
if you're gonna
in case
be
you gotta
there.
go.
It feels
So,
fantastic.
so I went 4 minutes, 1, 2, 3. So I erased 2 hunger and took 3 hunger because I got that rousing success.
Okay.
I don't even. Oh yeah, and so that should have healed up all of my health. I mean, that was the biggest reason why I had decided to drain him too.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I'm
you
very
used
pissed off, but
you're down to 1
if
minute.
I can leave him with 1 sliver,
Okay.
yeah, unless it gives me, if there's another bonus besides lowering hunger to
No,
draining him completely,
it's just lowering hunger.
that's like,
Okay.
all right, then I'll leave him barely alive. Then
All right.
I'll
Mila
take.
Mila takes
Well, I guess
the
it's
last
3, right?
fucking drop. You watch the light
does.
fade out of the guy's eyes as Mila takes the last fucking drop. Like he already stopped fighting, and he just his eyes just glaze over.
Mhm.
Okay, so Hector, Craig, and Bright all just watched Mila kill this guy. Okay, so it's no longer a secret that Mila killed him.
I mean, there's parts of it that's secret. I don't think that's it.
Okay, what's your plan? How are you
I
gonna
can't
get
hear
her
you.
Mhm.
Well, so did Bright grab her when they were coming down the
Yeah.
hallway, or
Yeah,
do I
Bright's
need to
got her.
run back and pick her up?
He's definitely slowed down.
All right, so he's got her over his
You
shoulder.
can carry her without being slowed down, but he does have her. If you want to.
Okay, so I'll grab her.
Okay.
I'll grab her from him,
Okay.
right? I'll grab her and throw her over my shoulder. Now, what I want to know is, are we still able to contact Jack and Jessica from where we are?
Probably.
Are we on comms?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jack, you hear it? Are we on comms?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
Get the van ready. We're coming out the way. We're coming out the way we went in. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump from that tower. So get as close as possible. We're gonna need to make a super fast fucking getaway. We've got Emily's. Get ready.
All right, on it. I'm gonna hop off the top of the car, and I'm gonna ask. No, I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take control of the wheel, unless I get resistance.
I have no Datsun drive. Go ahead.
Okay.
All
Got
right.
it.
So Hector starts running up the stairs.
Just a second.
And yeah, like let's go back the way we came up.
Okay. So
Hold
yeah,
on, let
you
me
get into the drivers,
let-
and you're going to. Are you going to get on the road, or are you going to cross the desert to the tower? Remember, the van already got stuck once.
Oh, the road is a bad idea. They're exiting the way they came, so I need to meet them where they are.
Towards the road, just absent-mindedly, and you see flashlights headed this way.
Flashlights.
Yeah.
Headlights or flashlights?
Flashlights. The way they're moving, you see two flashlights.
Okay, so they're on foot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna try to drive. I'm gonna drive off road towards. Try to get closer. I'm gonna try to get closer to the main facility, but try to keep an eye out for keep an eye on the guards, and I'm gonna ask the others to try to watch the guards and see what you can do. But I'm gonna try to do it by sort of circling, curving out a bit, so that I'm also keeping away from the guys who are coming out to try to find us. If that makes sense. So not a full direct route, but sort of
Let me see
curving out a bit.
that fucking image. Pull it back. The
I
last
think if
nav
you
on
could
Craig
right click
Jefferson-
undo, maybe.
Let's see. Recent uploads should be in here and not too far.
Yeah, it should be in the recent uploads as an image.
Come on, pull that shit out of there. Come on! Stop dicking around with me. Oh, there. It did it already. I don't need this one. For some reason, it got skinny. Okay, let's back. I deleted the thing and the fucking 3 is still there. Damn it. That's the thing I was trying to delete. Alright, there we go. Back to this fucking 3. Okay, so yeah, make me a resolve and drive. Because this is you really gotta try hard to not get stuck. Alright, got rid of the fucking 3. Well, that sucks. Nah, I'm not gonna be an ass. You needed 3, but I'm not gonna be an ass and make you, destroy the van just because it got stuck.
Nice game master.
Yeah.
Fucking blow a tire.
It's taking you fucking forever.
God
You're
damn.
almost getting stuck, and you're not even going faster than the fucking flashlights are coming. So you're gonna have to deal with the flashlights.
Oh my god.
The gods are kind.
This is not what I want. Okay.
So, yeah, the flashlights. You see the flashlights in behind you in the rear, and you can now make out 2 figures. These are soldiers with assault rifles.
It's not how I want to live my life. Okay, so
And you hear, "Get out of the car!"
change it. Change of plans. Dang it. We cannot afford for this vehicle to get damaged.
This vehicle does
So-
have 3 people with dominate in it.
That's true. Well,
They
how
wearing the
close are
helmet?
they?
They're coming up on you. Like, they're within earshot. They're yelling at you. Get the fuck out of the van!
Okay, hold on. Alright, yeah, let's play this cool. Let's play this cool. So... Alright. I'm gonna get out first, and I'm gonna put my hands up
Okay.
in the air. Like I'm surrendering. And then I'm gonna like start to slowly walk towards them, hands in the air, so I can get closer. And as soon as I can make eye contact,
On your knees! Get on your fucking knees! But of course you don't, because you need to get closer and catch his eyes. But he's yelling at you to get
yeah.
And then you catch his eyes. Make you dominate.
Okay. I'm going to trying to decide if I want a cloud memory or mesmerize. I'm gonna mesmerize one of them. So do I need to make a roll for him or not?
Yes, you do.
I do.
Not
Okay.
much of a roll. Just don't fail.
All right then.
Get 1 success and you'll be fine.
Did I do the right roll? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
you got no problem.
All right. And I'm going to
What's the command?
immediately. Oh God, this is.
Walk to the mall.
No, but there's the second guy. That's the
Yeah?
problem.
Yeah,
Take him out.
you're probably
Shoot.
gonna have to shoot that guy. Or something. Or he's gonna shoot you with
Beat him.
You only take half superficial damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I don't know. They might have incendiary rounds in these assault rifles. So I'm just gonna say. Pain. Shoot your comrade's arm. Like aim or no, just no, not his arm. Just shoot your comrade.
Okay. And he turns around. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he shoots that guy, and that guy's dead. I'm not gonna make any rolls.
Okay, then I'm going to. Well, yeah, then I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to brawl.
Now, though. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to brawl with him.
Okay. Punch him in the
Because I want to try to avoid having to kill another guy.
You can do
Yeah.
strength and dexterity.
My goal is to
Whatever makes you
first. Yeah, my goal is to disarm him, and then and I need to do a rouse check.
Okay.
So let me.
No, we are all getting our hands dirty in this mission.
Where'd
We're
it
gonna come
go?
out
I
of this
can't.
with some scars.
For some reason, I can't see the rouse buttons.
They're all over the place.
Which is-
There's one right next to all of your disciplines. Or just
It's
roll
supposed to
die.
be at the
If you roll a
bottom of.
six- If you roll a 6 or higher, then you don't get hungry. If you do,
Oh, that's
you are now
it's
at
hungrier.
5.
Damn.
That's what I didn't want.
Let's look up Hunger 5. Hunger 5 is special.
This is gonna be an episode
Jessica
to
turns to
remember.
Adriana and goes, "He's handling this well."
No, I'm not.
Page 200.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The 2 girls are like, yeah, he's got this. Okay. Let's see. Can you talk about Hunger 5 at all right here? Hunger of 5 is ravenous and can barely
Okay,
think clearly except for the
Jack,
next
be cool,
bite.
Jack.
So, yeah, you're
Be cool, Jack.
you are so starving that your body wants to you want to eat or your body's going to shut down.
Okay, so
If you
my
don't
goal
eat
now is to
in the
disarm
next
him,
few
pin
minutes,
him,
your body's going to
feed.
start going rigor mortis and put you in torpor.
Yeah, so my goal is to disarm him, then pin him down and feed on him. That's my game plan.
Sounds good. Okay. Make a either strength or dexterity brawl roll, whatever you want, wherever you're better at. Well, honestly, it should probably be strength because you're trying to pin him and disarm him. Let's just do strength. There's much more strength than dexterity involved in disarming and pinning somebody. Yeah, that's good. So
Okay.
you
Throw
pin
the assault.
the weapon to the ground as you're as you're wrestling with him, and then you pin him to the ground, and you start feeding. How much you gonna take?
Okay.
It's 1 minute for every 1 point you take.
1 minute for every 1 point. I mean, I guess I'll start with 1 point,
Okay, you just take one.
and then, well, I'm thinking that by the time a minute's passed, other stuff may be happening.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, we'll go
So
back.
maybe leave me here for
Back into
now.
the bunker. You guys start up the stairs. You just finished your contact with Jack. About another minute has happened on Jack's side. And then maybe up to 5 more minutes. You guys start up the stairs. Going as quick as you can. You're wanting to go all the way back up to the floor where the towers were?
Yes.
Yeah, but I was gonna say let me go invisible and go first with the knife, so in case we run across anybody, I can just poke them on our way out.
Okay.
Go for it. Remember, they got special vision sometimes, though, so be careful.
Okay. So I'm gonna rouse back. Okay.
Oh no, you're not at 0 anymore.
Oh, that'll go good for about 2 seconds. So then I'll start up slow but quick, or quick but cautious, and then keep my knife ready too.
You hear some people running around, and there are little windows on every one of these fire doors, and you can see people.
Mhm.
They're running
Okay.
around, kicking open office doors, and looking. They're searching the whole bunker.
Okay. So I'm gonna whisper. I guess they're searching for us.
Okay, as
Is
you
it
pass
safe
by
to
the
Roger
go?
that.
first floor, you see he
Mhm.
stops. Like you're looking. You look down the hall. He stops and he turns
Mhm.
and he looks right at you. You don't know if he actually sees you or not, but he looks right at you.
Is he wearing goggles or glasses or anything?
No, I'm going to show you what he looks like. I'm just trying to get the damn thing to. Oh, I know what my problem is.
By the way, when you said first floor, Seston, are you saying the next floor or actually we're out of the
On
basement levels
floor, yeah.
and
As
it's
you guys
first
are
floor?
making your way up the stairs, this is what she sees on the floor with the big ass number 1 on it.
Mhm.
Oh, so we're out of the basement at this point then.
Yeah, you guys are out. Yeah, you're making. I mean, she's like a floor up above you or a half a floor up above you. He's down the hall and he just
Yeah,
Okay.
well, because I'm saying
stops,
is one
turns,
that
and looks.
And that's what he was wearing.
That's what he looks like. That's what he's wearing.
And he. Oh
a
shit.
Harry Potter robe.
I can't see. Oh, hold on.
All right.
So
So I'm gonna
he
stop and I'm
stops and he
gonna say
turns and
stop.
he looks right at you through the little, it's like a little 6-inch wide window in the fire door.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna say stop to tell them to stop because he'll for sure see them. And I'm gonna say this guy might see me. I can't tell, but he's gonna for sure see you.
And
And he's wearing
he
Show
only
like a
the
looks
hold
for
robe.
a
tight.
second, but he kind of tosses his head to the side like he's not sure he saw something.
Okay.
And then he starts walking this way.
So I'm gonna relay that. He is walking
And-
this way.
And then you hear him, "Hey, Garcia!"
All right. So
And then
okay,
another,
and they probably heard
and
that,
then a
right?
guy who looks like the adult version of the kid who was investigating Vadriel's uh, the backyard of that house.
Great.
This is a
Mhm.
20 years older version of that kid who was underneath, who was looking for Jack to mentor him in his first investigation. I don't have a picture for him.
All right. But they're heading towards us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna say they're heading towards us.
And you hear him. I thought I saw something in the stairs.
So Hector is handing off Emily's
Okay.
prone body to Bright again.
Okay.
Hey, what if you guys just go down, like go down more, where if they were
You
to
could
look in
crouch
here, they
under
don't
this
see
window
anything.
too. You could pass through it, but you could pass by it crouched.
Oh, we
It's
all
Oh
6
could?
shit!
inch
And
wide
that's probably
window and like 2 feet high, but it's it's
Oh,
at the
okay.
height where you would see the head, like head and shoulders. So you guys could crouch and go past it.
Oh, okay.
But you've
So
got
yeah,
about
I probably
30
would have
seconds
suggested
until they
that.
get here.
For
Not
some
even.
reason.
Like you got like 15 seconds until they get here and we'll open the door. So there is enough time for
Okay.
you guys to
So,
get past if you hurry.
so I'm gonna tell them crouch below the window and hurry up, and then I'm gonna continue.
okay. So I didn't hand her off.
Okay.
I'm doing that. Hauling ass. Past them, trying to stay quiet.
Okay. The only one I would make this dexterity check would be Craig, but since he's in wolf form, he's okay, and that's because he's got
Yeah.
1 dexterity and is clumsy as fuck. But since he's a wolf, he's okay. He still stumbles a little bit though, just because it's funny. Okay. Yep, and you guys are making your way up the stairs, and now Mila's in the back. Do you stay and keep watch? He's coming. He's coming slow and cautious, like he's expecting there to be something dangerous on the other side of that door.
No, just keep going.
Cautious, but not not scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue being like first. So I'll go first, but I tell them make sure you crouch as you go.
Oh, okay. You didn't wait for them to go. You went. You're still leading the way.
I told them, yeah, crouch below the window and hurry up. They're coming.
Okay.
And then I just keep going up.
You guys hear the door open underneath you. Once you guys are on like floor 2, and you hear the door to floor 1 open. I don't know where they went. And then you
Okay.
hear Garcia says, "Check the stairwell. Check the stairwell."
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go
Did
back
we
to
get
Jack.
up to door 2?
Yeah, you guys are at
Okay.
door 2. Let's go back to Jack. Okay, you gonna take another hunger from this guy? You haven't heard from them yet.
So yeah, why not?
Okay. You're feeling much better.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's go back to them.
You're very different when you're hangry.
Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry is
It's such a vague
most
idea.
certainly true for Kindred. Yeah, honestly, they should
at the
really
second
start
floor,
tuning their marketing towards us.
You see some guys are coming towards the stairwell. I mean, they were ordered over their radio to check the stairwell, and they're coming. You keep hurrying.
Okay, who sees that?
She does. She gets to the door first. This is the second floor window.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I can see them coming towards the door still.
Uh-huh. Was there 2 or 3
Like there's
floors to
people
this
on the
thing?
second floor.
Is this the
I
top?
was just about to ask, what floor did we
I don't remember.
come out
I thought
on?
there were more. I thought
think
there were
there were
like
3.
4 floors, and then we went down basement floors too.
Yeah, I know. I think there were
Okay,
3.
and then we went down basement floors too. So
Yeah.
okay.
I
By
think
the
there
way,
were 3. So there's
Hector's
still
got
1
his
more.
silence of death on.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hector's got silence of death on. By the way,
Okay.
it's a passive. It doesn't cost me anything.
Cool. Yeah, most
Yeah,
of us
mine's
have
silent
so-
to the other thing. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's continue.
Okay.
We'll probably have to fight on level 3, but instead of fighting all of the
Okay, do you
levels.
guys crouch past this door?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you get up to level 3 and you hear the second door, the second floor door underneath you open. And now
Okay.
you're hearing calls in from the radio. Basement 1 clear. Basement 2 clear. And you're up on the 3rd floor. And there is somebody about to open the door when you get there, Milo. Like he's reaching
All
to
right, so
open the
I'm
door
just gonna
right now.
stop on the side of the door and then tell them to stop for a second.
Okay.
And then
He
as soon
opens the
as he
door.
opens the door, I will poke him.
Okay, he opens
I
the door
poke
and you
him.
poke him. Make a
Yeah.
Still make me a stealth and dexterity roll. If you pass it, then he doesn't get a dodge.
I don't have my extra dexterity. It was just
No, you don't. It's just your normal stealth and dexterity, unless you want to rouse to do it. Okay, well,
yeah.
you need 2. So if you want to, you can re-roll 3. All 3 of those failed dice.
With 1 willpower, right?
Yes. All right, you're at 3 successes. He doesn't see you. Poke him.
Poke him.
Did you re-bloody the knife, or are you actually trying to kill him with the knife now?
No, I just want to poison him.
Oh, once you use it once, it goes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
used
okay.
it
I didn't know
already,
that.
right?
Oh yeah, I did.
I guess go for the kill.
Yeah, I could just slit his throat.
Okay. Go for the kill.
I'm glad Jackson here. He'd be willing. Yeah, I'm just gonna slit his throat.
Okay. Make a dexterity.
Milo
and
prefers
melee.
that. Melee, dexterity. Oh. Oh no.
Yep, you can re-roll 3 of those 4 failed dice.
Okay. Oh no. I just completely forgot how to use my knife, apparently.
What did you roll the second one? Willpower?
Oh, wait.
5
0.
dice. I don't know what you rolled.
0 on both.
But whatever,
Oh.
you would have
I
rolled
messed up.
3, 5,
I
and
didn't.
1. So you still have
Yeah,
0 successes.
I think I pushed willpower instead of willpower reroll.
Okay. You completely whiff. And then he sees you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And he pulls the trigger on his gun, but he doesn't have a really good shot at you. So I'm gonna give him -2 dice on it. You can make a dodge roll too if you want.
Okay.
So he's gonna
How did I do that?
have 7 dice.
Wait. Would because Hector's right behind her. Would Hector be able to, like, initiative wise, before he's able to get the shot off? Can he ram him with his shoulder, like
Not
pitting him into the
before, you
wall?
can right after.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, if the whole thing happened with Mila taking that swing and missing, that would be enough for Hector to see it too. So him and this dude are probably going to react at about the same
Yeah,
time.
you guys are gonna
So
react.
Hector would want to stop him from
Right,
firing.
He's right there.
Okay.
got 2. He did bad. Like he did Milo using a knife bad. Okay.
The problem
Milo
is
needs
that
to
shit's
roll
gonna make a bunch of
dexterity
noise when he
and
misses.
athletics -1.
And Hector's now rushing at the guy too to throw a shoulder into him and pin him to the wall with his shoulder. Well, knock him into the wall as hard as he
All right,
can.
so he hit you
But
for
also,
1 plus 2 from the gun. You take 3. There's a couple of
Damn.
bullets riddle through you. You take.
that's half
you
though,
all-
right?
You only
Half of
take
3,
2
right?
'cause you have it. So you take 2 superficial damage. And then Hector launches into him too, carrying Emily with him. So make a strength and brawl roll. And he makes a dexterity and athletics roll -1. Let's see what his.
Oh shit! What? Messed that up.
He
Strength,
rolls.
strength and
Would
brawl.
be 8. He rolls 7.
It's gonna be like 7 dice I'm rolling here. More than that.
To see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 6. Yep. So you clip him for 2 and pin him up against the wall. I mean, you go outside the door and pin him up against the wall outside the door. But this is, the floors don't keep going up. This is the top.
Right.
Okay, so the 2 of you are still fighting and struggling, but you have him overpowered. You're a lot stronger than he is. Okay, next. Anybody else want to try and sneak in and do something to this guy?
I mean,
Can I go?
I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just stabbed him in the neck. I don't know why I would. Just want to battering ram him so that.
Well, you did.
I mean, Craig
Right?
can't really get to
opened
him,
up
right?
a little bit of space and separated him from Mila and everybody else and the doorway. So people
Gotcha.
come through the door now.
Cool.
Is this still the turn that I went on?
Yes, I'm seeing if Bright or Wolf Craig are gonna do anything.
I mean, I don't think I can do anything right now, can I?
You just
There's like he's pinned and everything.
Yeah, go through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Bright's gonna shoot him in the head with his pistol while Hector's holding him up against the wall. We're just gonna kill him. It's point blank. You got him pinned up against the wall. It's only a couple seconds. He just blows his head off right there. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Cool. Hector looks at Bright and nods and lets the body slump to the floor. Like releases his grip on it or his pressure on him. Lets the body slump to the floor. And it's, yeah. And then follows. So Bright said, "Let's get the fuck out of here," and he's leading. All right.
You guys go running
Yeah,
down
I'm
the hall,
following
and
Bright.
another door opens on the way down the hall.
God damn it.
And another one of these guards, one of these soldiers comes out, and he's got his gun. Says,
Hector is just gonna ram his
Stop!
fucking blade right through the guy's neck.
Okay.
Hector's ramming his blade immediately to this guy's neck. Not fucking around. No pinning up against the wall. I'm just trying to fucking.
Okay. He's gonna shoot at you first, because initiative has ranged attacks go first. Bright's also gonna shoot at him. Bright's got his gun out. So they fire at each other, and then you'll be able to pick up as long as that guy didn't die. Well, he's not he's firing at you, but Bright's gonna fire at him. So it's a messy. We'll start with Bright shooting at him.
Yeah.
But even if Bright kills him, he's gonna still get his shot off on you because it's happening at the same time.
Ah, fuck. All right.
You get your dodge though, and he doesn't get his bonus for you not being in cover. Right? Same as last time.
Okay. I'm carrying a body now though, so I probably should be +1 instead of 2.
It really, with your strength and also with your bonus speed, and she only weighs 100 pounds.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think you're doing okay.
Gotcha.
Wait,
Okay.
is just out of curiosity, is Emily like real stiff or is she like relaxed? Like, is it kind of weird to carry?
It doesn't
Oh.
say in the book. In my head.
Oh, so I could use her like a bat.
Body.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I could swing her like a bat.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, you don't
No, I'm
wanna
not doing that.
break her.
I'm just gonna vote.
But the option
But
is there.
Yeah. Vampires like break
What the fuck
those.
is that?
But no, I'm just gonna fucking. I've got a blade in my hand. I'm just
Okay,
gonna keep punching people
so
to death.
Bright's got 4 successes.
I got a blade in my hand. I'm gonna keep
He
punching people
rolls-
to death.
His fucking defense is 8 dice. We'll do 4 twice. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So he completely sidesteps Bright's. He actually has some cover because he's at the doorway. So he dodges like kind of into the room, and Bright completely misses him. He takes his shot at you. He's gonna get -1 on the die because it's his second action. Firearms is 9, so he's gonna roll 8, and you get your full dodge +2 because you have your +2 from your
Yeah.
thing.
So it's dexterity athletics, right?
Dexterity athletics +2.
Wait, I didn't roll. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4.
Dexterity athletics +2. Nice. Oh, by the way, I'm trying to ram him so I rammed the door. I didn't even realize he was still standing in the doorway. I'm ramming the door into him while punching him in the neck.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah.
I got a
shoots
critical
at
hit.
you.
Does that matter for anything?
You got
Or no? Oh
well,
yeah.
No, it's just that the 2 zeros count as 4 instead of as
Oh, it
2.
adds the 2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So so yeah, he takes his shots, and these bullets sound different. They hit into
Sure.
the wall, and where they hit, there's smoke coming out of it. Because you don't notice that. That's the people behind you notice that, and you'll notice it in a minute. But yeah, you jump up on the wall, take a couple steps.
I could probably
spin
smell
around.
the incendiary.
Yeah,
Right?
and he didn't even hit you with a single bullet of the spray he fired. And then you get in his face and do whatever you're gonna do to him. What are you doing to him?
So I'm like, yeah. So like I was sidestepping the bullets, but then like launching myself at the door to kind of slam the door into him and simultaneously punching him in the neck.
Okay. Yep.
With the blade.
Okay. Yep.
Trying to push
So
it through.
Just use strength.
Brawl
Strength and
plus
strength and brawl, and you get -1.
brawl
'cause this is
strength
your
plus
second
2.
action. Your first
Okay,
action
so
was dodge.
wait. Besides, I thought that. Oh, okay. So then it's +1 on the modifier because I get +2 for having bones on.
Yes.
3.
No, I got to roll for him too. He's got this is his second dodge, so he's got -2, so you roll 6. 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he dodges into the room, and you crash into the door. The door slams shut and bounces back, and he is inside the room, and you guys are kind of separated by the door, but the door is not, it's already coming off. But you can smell the incendiary rounds.
Okay.
Okay, we still got an invisible chick and a dog.
Like so, but he's trapped in that room, right?
He is trapped in the room. Mila and Craig, what are you doing?
Because they need me to carry her.
This guy is shooting incendiary rounds. I can tell you
Right.
right now.
Okay.
If you
So
are hit,
I'm gonna.
you will be damaged, aggravated damage, which means it doesn't do half and you die from it. And it will do however his number of successes are +5. in aggravated damage. So if he barely hits you with 1 success after your dodge, you'll take 6 aggravated damage.
But he's stuck in the room right now, right?
Well, the door is kind of broke, so I mean, stuck is a loose term.
Well, I mean, if there's any way we can make like a distraction on top, would Craig be able to bust through the door and just head straight towards him? Like if there's a distraction
already
on
kinda
top and then
fallen
he
off.
just rams through it?
So yeah.
Well, yeah, but I just mean to draw it.
Because it would take me a minute to. I mean, I can go invisible and. Ugh.
Well, if Maya goes invisible and then she has a gun, right? So couldn't she just like?
Yeah, that's true. I do have a gun. That might be
Couldn't
the
she
best.
like? Yeah.
Yeah, let me go in. I'm gonna go invisible because that's quick, right? You said it takes like 3 seconds or something. Like it's. Okay, so let me do that. And then I'll pull out my gun and get as close as possible because I'm not super good. Is he wearing like? He's wearing that helmet and stuff, right?
Yes.
So the only plate, because then he has bullet. They have like vests on and all of that,
Yes.
right?
Yes. He's got armor.
I'm almost wondering if it's better to run up and stab him in the neck with the knife instead.
Okay, well,
I
leave
think
you
I'd
guys to
rather
think
do
about
that.
what your next turn is going to be, and jump outside. Where
Okay.
Jack is still eating this guy. You gonna keep eating this guy?
No,
You haven't heard anything from him.
2 minutes is a
2
2 minutes is a while. We need to get back on course.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
Make a willpower check to not
Can I
feed.
knock him on? Yeah, that's
As long as you get one
that's
success on
fair.
your willpower check, you can stop feeding.
It man, something's wrong with it. It won't let me see my my willpower. Let me close my thing and try to reopen
I'll
it.
tell you how many dice to roll.
Here we go. I can see it now.
Okay. I still haven't even pulled it up yet.
One success.
Okay, that's all you needed. You stop feeding.
Okay.
Close though. You really want to, but your friends are gonna
Yeah,
want to
I'd
get
like
in
to
a
knock
little
him
bit.
unconscious. Yeah, I'd like to knock him unconscious somehow.
He's already unconscious. You took 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Yeah. I drained 40% of his blood, so yeah.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
He's
He doesn't
he's
need
unconscious.
hospital. He's gonna. I mean, he's gonna wake up in the morning feeling like shit. But if you take 1 more, then
Yeah.
he needs a
Especially
hospital.
with the sunburn.
For multiple
Yeah.
reasons, I'd wager.
Yeah. So I'll get in the car and try to
Okay, start driving again.
do a stealth. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a stealthy car approach.
Okay.
You know, not
Lights off,
very
heading
possible.
heading towards the building.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I need to
Give
just be
me
ready, but
a
also.
resolve and drive check.
Ah.
How'd you do? I don't have it. I'm pulling up that page.
Bestial failure.
Oh.
With how many
Oh
successes?
god.
0.
With 0 successes? Okay, yeah. I saved you
Yeah.
last time. No, this time you destroy the van.
No.
You.
What happens?
The van gets stuck. God fucking damn it! And you rip the steering wheel off of the. Just off.
I hate my unlife.
And then we go back
God.
inside the building.
Adriana,
You guys have this dude pinned inside the building. What are you doing? He's got an incendiary round assault rifle, which is no bueno.
I am. I am invisible, so I'm going to attempt to go up and shove my knife through his neck, or
He
depending
is on
how
the
I
other
come
side
up.
of the door.
But I can't like sneak between the door
You
and
can.
get in there.
The door is not closed all the way. You can try and sneak in through it. So make me a dexterity and
Oh God.
athletics roll. Let's do stealth because you also don't want to be seen. We're gonna do dexterity and stealth. You want to slip into the room without him noticing through the like 18-inch gap of the door being open, and you guys kind of have a holdout, and you slip in there.
I'm
Go for it.
gonna die, but we're
Before
gonna
you
do
roll that,
it
what's
anyway.
everyone else wanting to do?
I guess after she, I was gonna say after she fires, Craig can burst through the door in the bottom and try to sneak attack him then, but that's risky. Like if she misses
I think she's
while he's
not gonna.
distracted.
She's gonna stab him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot him because the only place to shoot him is
Oh,
in the
okay.
neck. So I might as well just
How
stab
about
him.
Hector? What's Hector doing?
Okay,
Is
well,
this still? Wait, this is not okay. I thought this was still the tail end of last turn because I thought they were doing
No,
something
we're
on the last
discussing
turn.
what
But
actions you guys are gonna take on this turn. He's
okay, well then, if the
inside the
door is
room.
already pretty much broken,
Yeah, the door is pretty much broken.
the
It's
door's
kind
pretty
of
much
dangling.
broken.
He's inside. You guys are outside. He's got an assault rifle
Is
with a
there's
shield,
nobody else in there
which
I could
fucking
see?
sucks. And out here, he's got a bunch of fucking vampires that want to kill him. So it sucks for him too. So you
There's,
guys got a little bit of a stalemate.
I could, can I see in the room? Like, can I see? Like, is there anybody else in there?
You got to be careful, or he's going to shoot you. You have
No, but like, is
the
there anybody
ranches
else
that
in
you
the
did
room
take.
other
You
than?
didn't see anyone else in there. It is a
Okay, well
locked
then
room.
I'm using the
It's an
door.
armory
I'm like
slash
basically,
locker room.
I'm pushing through the door, taking it with me, like grabbing it by the handle and pushing through it, using it like a shield and a battering ram.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try to fucking maul. So this is before, I guess, this is before she comes behind me. Because if I'm in front of her, then that's what I want
Well,
to do.
you guys are
Before Mila gets the chance
yeah.
to. That's what maybe you don't need to sneak through.
Okay. Yeah. We'll let you
Then he
go
can
first,
fire
and then
whatever he
Mila
wants at
can
the
follow
door, and I'm
behind.
just gonna fucking
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
I
make
want to like
your
ram into him as hard as possible.
he's yeah, okay. We say you get the door off with no problem, and you're like charging him with the door. You're attacking his
Yeah,
your
using it like
fire are
Captain
gonna
America
go off
shield.
at the same time. He's trying to shoot you through through the little window on the door. So I'm gonna give him -2 dice. So let's actually. Why don't we do this in complete direct opposition? I'm gonna make his shooting. If he hits, then it's gonna prevent you from charging him with the door, and you can do your door. And if you beat him, then you don't get shot at all.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna give him -2 dice because
Do I
you
get?
have a whole lot of cover.
Yeah, and what about? Shouldn't I also get a plus because of
Yes.
my ability to fucking dodge his? Yeah. Okay.
Well, wait. No, that's for if you don't have cover,
Because I'm
and you're not making a
okay. Because
dodge
I'm
roll.
just okay. Got you.
So just make your strength,
Okay.
and I guess we'll still do brawl. It's mostly a brawl. You're just using the door as a shield. So yeah, strength and brawl, and he's gonna
Okay.
make
All right.
his firearms roll, but with -2, so he rolls 7. And whoever has the most, if he shoots you, then you fail to pin him up against the wall with the door. And if you pin him up against the wall with the door, then he failed to shoot you. So it's in direct contest.
All right. I'm also gonna rouse for I'm gonna rouse for brawl or for sure.
So you just add 2 more dice then.
So yeah.
Someone's gonna have to
Fuck
count
his
my
shit up
successes
now.
because I can't pull that fucking page up. Let me just reload.
Okay.
Wait, what's it?
See,
Oh, here.
I'm just trying to get.
You got a 9, a 9, a 10, and a 7. So that's 4. It looks like, right?
Yeah, I rolled 2 sets.
And fuck, I've got 4.
Okay.
Oh.
So we both have 4 then?
If you've got I'm seeing on your
Here, let me
screen
just reload
7
this.
dice
Let me just reload it. Yeah, I got 7
and
dice.
you've 9, 9, 10, 7.
Okay. So we both have 4.
Yeah, so you got 4, and I got 4 successes out of my
Okay.
10 dice I rolled.
But you could use willpower and reroll some of yours.
Yes, you can.
I could, but like in terms of making the story a little interesting, maybe if we're stalemating on this,
Yeah.
Well,
if we're
that's true.
stalemating, maybe I'll let you and Craig
made your
finish
move
him
to
off.
do it.
That's
He
true.
fired, blew a bunch of holes through the window, and a couple of holes went through the door. And you didn't get the door. You didn't get shot, but you also didn't get the door started your ramming thing. Like it's like nothing happened. But it's still open enough that Mila could slip in.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are both being
Okay.
really cautious and trying
And he
not to
already
get yourself
shot.
killed. Okay. Heal all net entries
Great.
for this game.
Okay.
Okay.
Hector's looking at this world like motherfucker when he sees the bullets.
Okay. There we go.
Hmm.
Okay. So Mila, make me a make your dexterity and stealth roll to squeeze in through the side. If you fail, I'm going to shoot you. Well, he already took his shot. I'm not going to shoot you, but he's also going to know you're there.
20.
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, and then
3.
make your stabby stab.
Okay. All right. What was it again?
It is melee and dexterity.
Melee. It was melee and
Dexterity. Okay, you have a choice. He has 2 points of armor, or you can take 3 points. You can minus 3 dice and avoid his armor by intentionally going for the neck.
oh. Well,
You already rolled, so we'll just keep it. You do have 2 fails if you want
yeah,
to re-roll.
I already rolled.
Okay. You got 2 successes, but
Yeah,
you have 2 fails
I
that
do.
you can re-roll if you want. Willpower, approval? Yes? Oh, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I did it right this
3
time.
successes. What does your knife add? Does it say on
What?
the character sheet how much damage your knife adds?
Oh, I don't know. Where was that
It should
bandage?
be either 1 or 2. On your knife? On your weapons? Weapon ratings, page 304.
I don't even know where that is on my sheet.
Okay, I'm there. Switchblade, light piercing. That is a +2. You get +2. Okay, and he doesn't get. So you have 3 + 2. You hit him for a 5. Yeah, that's it. He's dead.
Oh, nice.
He's holding onto his neck and choking.
Gurgling.
Okay. There's all
And
kinds of fucking
it takes
assault
a
rifles and body armor in this room.
yeah, but that takes time.
Yeah, it does. And you
I
guys
mean,
have
is
to
it the
fail.
body armor's within reach?
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, if that body armor's within reach, after the incendiary, Hector grabs fucking body armor and throws it at everybody next to him. Throw this shit on. They got incendiary rounds. Don't fuck with that.
And then Craig sighs. Because he can't put on anything.
A lot more agile than the rest of us.
Although
I
there's
put it
that.
on.
Or harder to hit.
Okay, and then you guys get outside. There are 2 guards.
Yeah, so
outside.
Hector's got his on, right?
Yeah, Hector's got his on. There are 2 guards
Outside the door
No, I
out
mean
in the tower?
outside to the tower. There are 2 guards outside. They have a spotlight but their spotlight was shot out, so I guess they aren't using their spotlight. They're just looking.
They own one.
Wait, just
Yeah,
just to
you
be
open
clear,
the
because
door and it kind of
we went
surprises
out.
them, and they both turn and look back. So we'll let Craig's wolf form go charge one if he wants.
Yeah, I'll charge one. I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah, get him, get him.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity and
Thick.
brawl roll with the with
Okay.
the wolf's.
Wait, how does brawl work in this mode again?
Okay, so you just roll with the wolf's standard dice rolls, physical 6. Just roll 6 dice.
Okay, so I just roll and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5.
Yeah, click the 5 and then click the 1. Or click the 3
Okay.
twice. That's what I've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
What's his dodge?
And then one more. I can't.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's 5 success.
Yep. And his dodge is
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got him for 1, and then the wolf bite adds 1. So you hit him for 2. So you are like you got his leg, and you tripped him, and you're fighting him the way a man fights dog, and the dog is kicking his ass. He took 2.
Just hold on.
And
Hector is going to straight up try to. By the way, how high up is the watchtower? So like, because I'm thinking Hector would. Okay, so Hector is going to straight up like charge the other guy and try to like lower his shoulder and knock him over the edge of the tower.
Okay.
Is he standing close enough to the edge, or is that not going to work?
Yeah, no, he's standing close enough to the edge. Yep.
Okay, so that's I want to just knock him over the
You're
side.
not going to go over with him. You just want to send him over.
The thing is, I'm carrying Emily.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm hoping that the fall will just take him out, like knock him unconscious at the very least. 30 feet's pretty far.
Yeah, it is.
So no, I just want to, and plus I don't want to, I want to be able to still be there to help out with the second guy if I need to.
Okay, yeah. So roll strength and brawl. I can't wait till you guys find out that your van no longer has a steering wheel.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
good.
because I'm about to the next thing. I'm
Bump
like,
him off.
hey Jack, where's that van?
Yep, and he hits the ground, and he's not moving.
Thud.
And also, while that guy is wrestling with the wolf, Bright just shoots him in the head. He just walks over and shoots him in the head.
Nice. All right, so I say on comms, Jack, where's that van? I don't see it.
Okay, we switch over to the van. You just ripped the steering wheel off, and then, like 3 seconds later, you hear through comms, "Hey Jack, where's that van?"
Odd.
Let's try and remain calm here.
I'm just gonna respond with, I ripped the wheel off, don't ask. And then I'm just gonna yell, not yell, but loudly say, I guess as we're getting out of the car, we're gonna have to, we have to steal a vehicle.
Are you saying that into? See, fuck.
Yeah,
Are you saying that into comms?
He's saying it in
Yes.
See, the thing is, I'm still holding. So this is what's quickly going through Hector's head. I'm still holding fucking Garcia's keys.
Yeah, you got
right.
Garcia's
So
keys.
yeah,
No,
but I don't know which car is his, right?
No, it's got a clicker.
You can
Unless
always
it's like-
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
It should
just
have
like-
the brand. Like
How
the
far are we from
model.
the parking lot?
And it's got the clicker, and you could push the rape hazard button, or you can just the.
How
Yeah.
far are we from the
You quite. I
How
mean,
far are
Yeah,
we from the
also-
there's a
parking
long
lot,
way
though?
to go to the front parking lot.
Nah, that's dead, man. We need to head for the fucking. Is there a tree line at all, or it's all desert? Like, are we like
There's a brush line.
Because that's what I'm thinking. We just need to head in that direction. We just need to get away from this facility.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got
So,
about an hour and a half until the sun comes up. So.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's being dead.
Give me the keys. I'll go. How far is the parking lot? Though? Is it super far?
It's in the front. It's on the first floor in the front of the building.
But I mean, like, if I'm invisible and I go running, can I get to it in a decent amount of time?
Yeah, assuming you get.
They have Argyle's keys
the
too.
floor. I don't know if I would go through the building with that pre-scan.
No, but if I go around to the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll take.
Like, we got to jump down from this watchtower.
All right, let me do that. I have armor and shit on now, so at least that's good. So give me,
All right, so
give me. Go ahead.
So basically, Hector pulls Garcia's keys out and goes, "I have Garcia's keys, but we're far from the parking lot. He's just holding them there. So if you want to snatch him out of his hand, then I'll take care of it."
So if
Right.
y'all want to start running, then I'll grab a car and I'll go pick you up.
Okay.
Like,
So whatever direction we came from to get to the watchtower, that's the way we all should head. So I'm gonna jump down first, right? I can do that safely.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I can do it. Okay, so I jumped down and I hand Emily down to. Well, I guess I could just jump with her, right? If
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can jump
landing
with
on
her.
my feet like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I jumped down with her.
You have soaring leap.
And anybody else?
I want to get Argyle's.
No. Wait,
because I
maybe
want
do, yeah.
I think you do have soaring
bigger.
leap. So with soaring leap, you could make this drop, even if you didn't have the bonus strength that you're carrying right
I do have soaring leap. Yeah, I do have soaring leap. Yeah.
now. Yeah, so you
I
don't have
thought
any
soaring leap
problem
was
at
more
all
for
making the
jumping
drop.
far distances, not landing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'd be implied
it-
that if you can jump those distances, then you can land too.
Exactly.
All right, that's. I mean, I'm just being fair here.
To jump all the way up here, but you'll be fine landing, even with her.
Okay, like because I could just fucking rappel down the side. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that because
but
you
I-
got soaring leap. You just jump down there. You don't even have to roll anything. You'll be fine.
Okay, before so what I do is I put her on the ground. I go, anybody that needs to jump into my arms, do it now.
Oh, that's everybody.
And then you start catching people.
Okay, that's cool. All right, there you go.
What's Mila doing?
Catching
Are
you
gonna
all.
Jump invisible
Put you
into
down.
his arms, or are you gonna climb down, or what?
Yeah. Well, I'll jump first and then I go invisible. But I want to get the key,
Screams,
Argyle's
"Catch
keys
me!"
too.
And you don't see anything. No.
Well, I'm not
No,
invisible.
if you say, if you speak out loud, it goes away. So it's easier. Plus, you can just turn it off. But it's either
Okay.
that or climb
Well,
down
yeah.
slow as hell.
No, I'll be uninvisible and jump. That's fine.
All right.
All right.
Catches
I
you,
catch
no
her
problem,
and all
then
these
you turn
all these people
invisible
on.
again and start running to the parking lot, right? Make a new
And I,
route.
yeah, and I
before she takes off, I go, listen, we're all going in this direction, and I point in the direction that we're going. Whatever you want to say, is it west, south, or whatever?
It is.
okay. I also got
I think it's
Argyle's
west.
keys from the
We're
book.
gonna call it west.
Okay, so while we're taking off running in that direction, I'm yelling on the comps to Jack. We're coming west in your direction. You need to call in. Mila's trying to get us a vehicle, but you need to get somebody as backup to stuff in case there's not enough room or whatever. My wireless died, so I don't know if you guys heard that.
I heard everything.
Can you hear me?
Broke up at the end.
Oh, yeah. So I'm saying to Jack, hey, while we're running west, meet up with us, but get somebody on the horn right now that needs to come pick us up because we don't have a vehicle. Mila's trying to get us one, but we need somebody coming as backup just in case. Call in whatever favors you need to get in. Call in. We got Emily and it's all of us, so it needs to be able to carry however passengers.
Okay. Who am I gonna call?
I have no idea. You could call Masters. That's the guy that got you the van.
Does Jessica know
You could
anyone?
call Speedy.
Who's Masters?
He's the Ventru guy that got you
The guy who
gold.
gave us the van.
You could call Speedy,
Oh,
but he lives really far from here.
Wait, so they still have the phones then? The other guys? Because I know that the prince he got rid of all the he banned the phones,
Some
right?
people still do, but yeah,
Cell phones?
you guys
There is that.
you guys still have it, but most people you are not supposed to. But Prince, he is letting you have it.
gosh, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
What
forgot.
yeah,
I
but
just
it's an
remember.
emergency, so
All
die
your
or
future
die.
friends
So,
haven't heard from you in
uh,
20 years.
oh god, imagine being just get a call in the middle of the night. It's Jack. I can't explain. I need you to pick me up. Just be
Jack
like,
who?
where have you been?
what
Oh god, that
about
hurt me.
ghouls? None of the ghouls can come?
We ride or die. Like, it doesn't.
I think all
Can
of
Brothers
your
in
my
blue.
ghouls
ghoul
have been
pick
released.
pick
All
us
of
What
up?
your
about
good
your
ghouls have
wife?
been released. Adriana has a ghoul still.
What about
Yeah,
Jack's wife? Did she pick him
hell
up?
no, she's not being risked.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Matt.
You're calling who?
Is that his name?
Masters?
The guy you suggested who gave me the van.
McMasters?
Yeah.
Masters, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, he answers. Hey, Jack.
And then
What's up?
Same time, Adriana's getting her ghoul to.
Your
Uh,
Adriana's calling her.
wait, Adriana's doing what?
Calling her ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! If Adriana's calling her ghoul, then can I retcon calling Masters?
It's up to you. I mean, I don't think she told you she waited.
Because
till you
if
were
I
on the
knew
phone
she
with
was
Masters.
calling, and
I think she
I
waited
feel
till
like,
you were calling Masters
well,
before she called. I forgot what his name was.
okay.
Whatever happens, we got 8
Figured
people
that we
that
could
need to get
use some
transported.
backup, and considering
Well, Kevin, because Craig
and
could probably just
considering
take
how
off.
big this guy is, I'd say he'd have a big monster truck type truck.
Yeah, he's got a big truck.
Yeah,
Because
so
he's
Not
that
gonna
type of
protect you
guy.
guys from the sun.
yeah.
He's got a big truck. He's got
So
a
I'm
big
just
truck.
gonna I'm just gonna say emergency. I need someone to drive a vehicle or two, and I'll give the directions. And then I can't say anymore.
What, right now?
Yes,
It's gonna take me 40 minutes to get there. The sun's gonna be up at 90. I don't
it's
think
a
I can
complete
wait that long.
emergency.
Oh,
Bring
fuck.
heavy tarps.
Is there anyone else who could help that you know? Someone closer?
I can send someone. I'll
Okay.
call you back in a minute.
Thank you. Hang up.
I don't remember what your new ghoul's name is, but he says, "Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. You hold on, baby."
Bring heavy tarps.
Yeah, okay. Now he's gonna be like 20 minutes later because he got to go to the store.
Well,
Okay. You guys are running into the desert, and Mila's circling around the building.
Yes.
Okay. There are flashing red and blue lights all over on the building, and you guys can hear the siren
Okay.
going off. Okay. You get to the cars.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the real quick, make it through the not the rape thing, but just the single beat thing or whatever, or where it flashes light.
Yeah, you lock it so.
And I'm gonna do it with Yeah, but I'm gonna do both of them and see which one has the bigger vehicle.
Okay, so one's Garcia's car. What's the other one?
Argyle.
Oh.
Bless you.
Garcia's is gonna be, I think. I'm not sure Argyle's keys have a parking lot. I don't think they do.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Then it would just I'd look for one, and if he doesn't, then Garcia's. I want to put it in. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, excuse me. Yep, and you find Garcia's got, I don't know what it's called anymore. The big Ford SUV, the big one that seats like 9
Explorer.
people.
Okay.
Excursion.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna Google
Okay, so you get in there and start
Ford
driving.
SUV.
Okay, everybody else is running through the desert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you
Heading
guys
west.
find your van.
Expedition.
You guys find your van.
Okay.
That's where Jack and Jessica and Adriana Kim is.
Is there a way it could be steered by like forcibly trying to rotate the steering column?
Possibly. You have a really good
In
chance of getting stuck
theory,
without.
I would say it's possible with,
It's,
But with Hector's
yeah,
strength, I think maybe you can manage it. But you're gonna get stuck.
yeah, he might be able to pinch the column to drive, I guess.
yeah, I mean,
He's not gonna have the fine control you're gonna need to not be stuck. You were already having the problem of being stuck.
yeah, you're right. It's worthless. Is there anything in the van that we need to take?
I mean, there's a bunch of cool stuff in there.
There's computers on board, right?
Yeah, there's computers.
We,
There's the
well,
drone.
we need to pull the like yeah, we need to pull the hard drives out of there
Mm-hmm.
and the drones.
Or at least
If we
put a bullet through them.
Yeah,
what's that?
you could blow them up.
Or at least
We could put a bullet
put a
through.
bullet through the
No,
hard
no, yeah.
drive.
Let's take the hard drives with us, and then take the drones if they're not too big with us. Like Michael's got a pack.
Yeah.
We could throw the laptops into the
I mean,
pack or
the
whatever,
drones are
and the
easy.
hard
Yeah.
drives and
You can
stuff.
take it's like a black suitcase.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
If
All
we're
right. So
waiting on
like everybody
Mila, then
grabs.
it works.
Yeah.
We
And
might
then
want to consider traveling light, though.
no, but we can't leave that. That's information that these scientists, you know what I mean? Like these
He does
people
have Emily.
can use against us.
Adriana.
What's that?
I'm
Say again?
telling Adriana that Hector does have Emily.
Yeah. So so I say we pull the laptops, the drones, and like any other like things that aren't too bulky that we can pull out of there on the fly, and then I think we got to torch the van.
I mean, won't we just go into frenzy if we start a fire? I'm not. I've never. Yeah.
No, you're not. It's
Huh?
not automatic.
Won't we go to frenzy? Oh, okay.
It's not automatic. You'll have to make a willpower
Uh,
check.
I mean,
Basically, you want to get the fuck away from it.
it doesn't my can't
But yeah,
yeah
Michael
that
still
doesn't
has
can't
fire.
break. Yeah, he could just like throw a grenade in there or incendiary grenade if he's got one or something.
He doesn't have an incendiary grenade, but he can light it on fire. He can
Okay.
get going, and then catch up to you.
A rag in the gas tank.
Yep.
Like we got to make sure that electronic equipment is like fucked, so they can't pull any info out of there or anything like that.
Okay, so yeah, you guys spend the next few minutes doing that. You can still hear the alarm going off at the building, but no one seems to be coming after you yet. A few more minutes, maybe.
Well, hopefully the fire is gonna alert Milo where to drive, where to pick us up and keep pushing west.
Okay, this is about the time Mila gets in her car and starts taking off.
Okay.
There was no one in the front parking lot.
Okay, good.
Okay, and then yep, you guys you take some computer parts, destroy other computer parts, and take the drones, and so you guys have 2 drones still, and then you torch the van, or you guys leave and he torches the van, and the so
Oh, he's not coming with us.
what? No, Bright will join you, but you guys need to leave the van so you don't
Oh,
have to
okay.
make a rock trick test.
Gotcha.
And yeah, the last thing we need is for Jack to fail a rock trick test and go all fucking crazy. He's been failing everything. We don't want to make that test.
Yep. Failing everything with Beast, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. So
I destroy everything I touch.
let's see.
Good thing you didn't come in the building with us.
Okay, so
Oh god, Jack's trauma would be just compounded because he'd be breaking
you guys
people.
on the side of the road, and you guys all get into the big ass SUV.
Oh,
That's about the time that Masters
Okay.
calls you back. So Jack is getting a call from Masters. Ring,
I'm
ring.
here.
Yeah, I got a ghoul who's on his way.
Okay, they'll probably run into us on the way in a single car full of people.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can't stay in this vehicle. If this belonged to Garcia, guarantee you they can trace it.
Right.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's on his
So
way.
we'll just need to.
That's all
Yeah.
I can do for you.
Let's
And
meet
What am
somewhere
I
where we
looking
know
for?
there's no.
he's not one of mine.
Let's
He's one of.
tell him
know-
meet
I
somewhere.
forgot that guy's name. What's the
Do you,
Ventru Primogen's name? I forgot.
Goldman?
No, that's the prince of. He
Oh,
was.
Vincent?
He's the prince of.
Oh, that's right.
Is it
Yeah,
Vincent?
sorry. I don't remember the guy because he's just like a puppet,
Anyway,
so I just think of a
insert that
Goldman
guy's
extension.
name.
Okay.
Well,
And then I asked,
so Hector's
do I?
saying to Jack, hey, tell him meet us halfway somewhere where there's no street cameras or something, so we could do a trade off of vehicles, and then they won't know what we got picked up on either.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll relay that to him. Tell him to find a place and then let us know what place it is that matches what he just said.
Okay. He hangs up. He calls back in a couple minutes. You guys are heading down the road now. He said to meet him
Wait, shoot,
at mile
really?
marker like 36 or something.
Wow.
There's no
I
wasn't
have
expecting
I
us to
have
make
my
it this
ghoul
far.
meet us there.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have like anything that we could use to just have the car just drive off like a brick to a like anyone got a brick and duct tape?
Rock. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
get a
I'd like to
dead
just
rock.
set the car to just drive off into the desert.
Okay. Yep. And
It's
you
only
guys are
gonna
heading
go
into
so
this
far.
guy's panel van, which is a little bit similar to the panel van that you guys had all decked out to be your surveillance van.
But it's not the same, damn
It's
it.
not the same.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not yours.
Well, my ghoul is drives up in his truck, which is one of those compensating for something super huge trucks with an American flag flying behind him on one side and the Confederate flag on the other
Oh,
side.
Yes. That sounds exactly
Definitely not
And
going to
he
draw
comes out
attention
of-
to us in that one.
And he comes out of the car with and he comes out of the truck with a pump shotgun hanging from his sling and a couple of 1911s in either hand. And I walk up to him, still as Kim, and whisper in his ear, "Now be nice. Take your flags down and escort us where we need to go."
Yeah, this is a evacuation. We're not restarting the war against the Union.
Yeah, all right.
You know, Now that you think about it,
He does
vampires would
he raises his
probably be
flag,
pretty.
yeah. He looks a little bit
Yeah.
like his bubble got popped. But he takes his flags.
Yeah. I don't think. I have a
Oh,
feeling a
At
lot of
point, I
vampires
would
would
at
probably
that
be
point
pro
I'd go to his
Confederacy.
shoulder.
Would be a what?
Well, at that point, I go rub his shoulder. It's okay, baby. I'll take care of you later.
Okay.
But if we're being honest, he's probably not that upset his girlfriend's a dude.
Yeah.
It's one of the things he was
He's
compensating for.
upset because he's supposed to be upset, and then he's upset because he's not upset. So, yeah.
God, you just
Yeah,
write
yeah.
people. Yeah, but now that you think about it, vampires probably would be pro-Confederacy just because slavery would be a very beneficial arrangement towards like feeding easily.
Did you ever see that movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, was that part of the plot? Was that like a bunch of slave owners were vampires?
I think
Yeah,
was.
it wasn't as good as the book, but
Yeah, I thought
I mean,
it was.
it makes
I remember it
sense.
was it being a terrible movie, like really cheesy.
It was kind of fun though, but yeah,
But the book was supposed to be amazing.
the better one is The Last American Vampire. That's the sequel to that one, and that one's so
Oh.
good.
Okay. Anyway, though.
Where to? This guy says. You guys got some tarps. You've got about 40 minutes until the sun comes up. You were about.
All right, what is the
Where's the-
closest place that we can
Just
get to
from the
that's
edge of
safe
town.
for us? What's the closest place from there? Where can we safely get to in 30 minutes to go down for the night?
I don't know.
That's gonna be safe overnight.
Overday. I have.
Oh, that's right.
You guys have some heavy tarps, so that can help. The closest place.
Where were we staying before? We're not. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it.
Greg was staying at Jack.
Yeah, Jack's house is like an.
How far is the gym? Oh, never mind.
The gym isn't that far.
But we can't go to our houses, right? They might follow us to our houses. Like I'm gonna be calling. Calling my wife to be like, "Hey, you need to go somewhere else."
Nearby?
Yeah, there are like some garages where they do some work.
What about Adriana's school?
Adriana's what?
What about Adriana's school? Her ghoul's place? Like he doesn't just have a garage that he can just let them sleep through.
It's too far. He won't make it in time.
I think he'd be fine with that. But you know, he if this guy, judging by his truck, I'd say his. Yeah.
But I mean that as long as the tarps, they just fall asleep in there, and he just leaves them in the garage. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we can do that. I could take.
We have to trust that he's watching our back though.
In the garage. Leave you guys in here. Yeah, I'll guard you. I'll take care of you.
Leave it.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's no other place that one of us actually stays at that's within.
You guys are like 30 minutes outside of town, so you don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah. All right, we do what we gotta do.
You could. There are some places where they could set you up, and then kill anybody that comes. Not a place where you guys are really safe, except for you just depend on your ghouls to protect you.
I wish my guys were still fucking Gould.
Yeah.
That's what your options are. You can get in a place right on the edge of town. You can steal they're like little private garages where people do some work. And if the owner of the garage comes to do work that day, they'll kill him. Or you guys can wrap yourself in the tarp, try not to die, and he'll just take you home, and then you can wait it out in his garage.
think
That
it's a
might be the best
terrible
option.
idea to go home though. Just because I feel like there's pretty high risk that they're gonna like
This
don't they
isn't
know where we
the home
live?
of Adrianus, though. His home is
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it would be the safest home of anyone you have in the
And
car.
he's one of those
She's had
guys.
him for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Her last guy died, so she just went and got a new one. Well, it's been more like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. So,
Either way, it's after they would have been looking for information on her.
While we're driving out there, I mean, we have the files in Bright's backpack. We can look to see if they know where we live.
Yeah.
There is that.
Let's look and see, who's got a lair that's closest from all of us, and then look them up and see if they have their information about where they live.
Well,
Sounds in the same direction either
you
way.
guys, the closest lair to here of you guys is actually the gym and the little bar and hotel that the
Oh, I'm not staying in the gym anymore. Remember, I'm with Speedy and them.
Oh, that's far. That's like
Yeah.
That's like an hour from here.
What about Enriquez's bike shop?
That's pretty far too, but it's in a different direction. Well, that's not as bad. No, that's not as bad. That's somewhat close to the gym, so that's a place you could go.
Enriquez?
You do not have.
Okay, let's
Enriquez's
do that,
phone
guys.
number. You look through all 40
Oh,
phones.
shit.
There's not one for Enriquez. So either they don't know about him, or you didn't get.
That's
his
a good
phone.
sign.
Okay. Well, let me get him on the phone since while we're traveling, we've got a little time. Wait, does he have a phone? Does he carry a phone, or is he sticking by the no? So we just have to show up.
Yep.
It's either show up with Enriquez or rely on this fucking dude that Adriana's known for 2 days.
And the guy that Masters.
Who could be that guy is somebody. Yeah, he's with us. Both of them showed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
We could
But
split up
Masters
and be
even said
safe.
that's not his guy.
You got Adriana's ghoul, and then you have Masters, the ghoul of the Ventru Primogen, who I can't remember his name, who is probably.
But Master said it's not his guy, right? Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Let's go to Enriquez.
I mean, doesn't it make sense to split up for in case they're gonna try to follow us? So it's just increased safety by splitting our eggs into multiple baskets.
I would think that also reduces our ability to fight back, though, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna fall asleep and then we can't wake up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right. Well, whoever wants to come back to Enriquez is with me.
At both places.
Yeah. I'm not sure Enriquez is going to be wanting me to bring these ghouls back to his place anyway.
I'll be back in a second.
But it's desperate times right now. Now let's just do that. Let's go to one of those garages, those underground garages, and have the ghouls guard for us.
Okay, that's the nearest thing.
Let's not even risk it.
Inside there before the sun even comes up. You're just stealing somebody's.
But I don't want one right on the edge of. I don't want one right on the edge of town because I feel like that's also easy to track. Like that's what they're gonna think. They're gonna say they can't have gone far because, you know what I'm saying. So let's push a little more inward, so we're not right one of the first places they look.
The more inward you go, the nicer they become.
Cool.
Which means it'll be harder to, kill the people that come to come work there. You know what? We're spending an awful lot of time on something that really doesn't matter. So yeah, you guys are fine. We're gonna let the
Yeah, I
story
was
end.
gonna say.
You saved her.
Yeah.
The next night, you take her to Valentina. Valentina wakes her up. Uh, yeah, you guys have Emily back. You destroyed the evidence. Mila destroyed the evidence that she had ratted out everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You got your friend back.
Did Hector see that evidence before he handed it over, or no?
Yes, yes, you did. I
I
think I
think
told
you
you.
did, yeah.
I think I told you about it before I told her in more detail.
So I just didn't read
Yeah.
it in real detail like she did. So basically, only Mila and I know that she gave up secrets.
Yes, under torture.
Okay, I would have. What's that?
It was under torture.
Yeah, yeah, but only at least only Mila and I know. So that's a conversation we probably would have had on the side, like,
Yeah.
you know, was I would have asked her, "What did you do with Emily's file?"
Oh, I took out everything that was in there after she got taken and got rid of it.
Okay, so we're keeping that information between us and Emily, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then, so we probably need to let her know that file was not recovered, so nobody needs to know that
Exactly.
anything she said,
Right.
so that she doesn't tell on herself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you
And
guys explain that to her.
the
She
last
is
thing is,
very grateful. Thanks, everybody. She's still not feeling very
I
and
well.
then
trust
I
what your
also would have.
decisions are. I've got to go. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done. We're
You
just
gotta
gonna
go.
Have
leave
a
it
good
at
night.
that. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Bye
No
bye.
problem. Right. The so with the stuff in Michael Bright's backpack, I would have took back the laptops and all of that stuff, like, and the files too. I would have like grabbed those files back. He's not gonna give me any resistance about that, is he?
No.
Oh, I can't hear anybody.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
I probably would have wanted us, the spines, to review it to see what we recovered, what kind of information in there.
Yep, you now know a hell of a lot of stuff about everybody. Or almost everybody.
Nice. Do you want to take some time, like I guess, tell us next session if there's anything in particular that really stood out,
I mean,
or
there's
do you
not
want to?
really, but
Okay.
I mean, you know some details about the kindred of the city that you didn't know before. Details that that people think is hidden. So you can there's both a positive and a negative to it. You can tell them so that they can, this is what they know about you. Or you could keep it to yourself. And then there's also a lot of people since this whole thing started have already been relocated because they knew they were
Hmm.
compromised. So
Well, I'd
again,
definitely say where
their
there's
new
from my
information
end, I
isn't
think, my
100% dependable on people because every they already know that there's a problem. Ever since Emily was taken, everyone knows there's a problem, and most people have relocated and went to ground.
yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. From my end, I would think I would be judicious in, like, if I think that there's information in those files that shows that somebody is vulnerable, then we definitely want to reach out and tell them. Because I think that's our job as the spines, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
To make sure that
So
we're preparing
over the
everybody
next
to not.
week or two, you let a few people know who look like there was definitely a lot of information pulled out on them. You let them know when they relocate or they already are relocated. And this definitely earns you guys some respect from the kindred in the city.
Nice.
So,
Did they find anything in the journal that they got from Argo?
It's notes. It's science notes. You need to find a scientist.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Let's find out who's the scientist for our kingdom and get that to them and
That
like
seems
what the
like
fuck
a
does it say?
that seems like a longer term research project.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does
Right.
have to be. You end up giving it to Dr. Stevens.
Okay.
Tremere imaging.
Oh, the Tremere will have fun with that.
Wait, I was gonna say too. Wouldn't it make sense to have Jessica hold it to see if she can get like something out of it with Auspex? I mean, with
Yeah, she doesn't
premonition.
have that power. She doesn't have the power of touch.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
Let's by the way, let's keep copies of anything we give out. Or like give out copies. I mean,
Yep.
not give them the
keep
originals.
That seems wise.
Okay. And we'll talk about it in Discord. What the next story you guys want to tell is, because you have several
Cool.
options, especially if you guys want to get involved in the war for Prince, or if you want to let that work out itself. Your coterie was put together to avoid the politics. So, but if you want to, pick your prince, then fuck it. Let's go pick our prince. So you guys can talk about that in the Discord chat.
There have been several historical points there that has happened.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You guys will have to talk in the Discord chat over the next few days. If you want the next story to be about you guys helping choose the new prince, or if you want to just let politics be politics and do your job and let the clans determine who's going to be prince without your help.
Wait, James is still in play, right? Or no?
Yeah, he's one of the.
Am I remembering that wrong?
Nope, he's still one of the options.
Okay.
James.
Okay.
Goldman, the Rat King,
Yeah.
and Baron Vincent. Though he's not trying to become prince, he's trying to chase the Camarilla out of the city and make it an anarch city.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of.
I think it's pretty clear
This
who we
has a
all
lot
like
of
most.
opportunities for that kind of stuff.
And as far as members of their clan, the Toreador is one of the weakest clans in the city because that time, like 10 years ago, the fucking Second Inquisition killed a whole lot of them. It was one of the first raids, one of the first Second Inquisition raids in El Paso. Killed the Toreador Primogen and a couple of their other people. So.
I thought that when the Inquisition came by, they stayed.
We adding XP? One XP?
Everybody gets 2 experience. You get 1 bonus one for completing a story. I will put it for Jack.
Nice.
And all it took was
Janina for me. Josh.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
like 3 months.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, raise both numbers by 2.
There we go.
Cool. Thanks.
And my willpower. Oh, it's the end of the story, so we can put our willpower all the way back up.
Yep, you can put your willpower all the way back.
Okay.
Is that hunger too, or no?
Yeah, hunger goes down to 1 for everybody.
Okay.
Mila will have a roll to make to see if she's taking
Yeah. And hell?
What? Yeah, you heal.
This was fun, man. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of there. Like,
story's gonna be time, so it's gonna be like 5 fucking months later.
Cool.
I thought you were gonna carry out Emily and me. I'm glad that didn't.
Yeah.
You guys got to experience some Rofus rounds, just fucking barely. The one guy who was
Yeah.
the one guy who was at the armory. The armor wouldn't have done shit.
After
Rofus
this,
rounds are armor piercing incendiary, so the armor wouldn't have done a damn thing.
Oh shit.
what's funny is I was thinking that we're gonna have a big reunion with Argyle and we're gonna learn stuff and splat.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah, here goes Hector with his freaking rough hands.
yep. Well, the cure gets postponed
stuff.
because now they have to like follow his research instead of him doing it himself. So now it's going to be a couple of years.
Oh,
So that's good.
we probably should have destroyed the research
Well,
then.
you guys don't really know shit about that.
Yeah,
You know
but
a
you
little
can.
bit.
You don't have to know about the research.
It was brought up a little bit on the side, and then Jessica had her visions. So you know that there was something going on with the cure, but it never became front and center because Argyle got splattered right away.
Mhm.
That was
I'm
really
glad
the
we didn't get to find out what the full extent of his power was.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have snapped his fingers and
Especially
just
after he
lightened the
said-
sunlight. So this was a really good way to get rid of him.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
fun.
that could have been bad.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I can kind of see why combat is so rare though, because like there's a lot of different like roles you have to use. It ended up kind of fast.
Well, I mean, it depends on the storyteller how
Oh!
rare combat is. But I mean, Vampire is not really a combat themed game. It definitely is more or less depending on the storyteller. But if you compare it to a werewolf game, Vampire doesn't have as much combat. Werewolf, even if you play a werewolf game that isn't about combat, where there's only like one combat every story, the entire story is going to be a build up to it because they're soldiers, they're warriors, that's what they do. The story will end with you fighting the boss.
Yeah.
So there's at least
Yeah.
one in the werewolf, and it's not even it's an option in vampire.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put it.
You definitely will find storytellers that have a hell of a lot more combat. And they put a hell of a lot more, where they're following every exact rule. And I'm trying to make it more fun. I'm like, this will be an interesting thing. Like I did, I made a direct contest with the ramming with the door and the guy shooting through the window.
Yeah.
Like, that sounded like a good thing to do instead of, having them all be individual rules with dodges that don't even make sense because there's a door in the way. It's like, no, let's just do it this way. And if he's getting good shots off through the window, then you're not gonna ram him with the door. Instead, you're gonna go and hide behind the wall. And if he's not, then you're gonna ram him with the door. Sounded like a good time to, to rule that instead. So,
It felt like a
Makes
Captain
sense.
America moment.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And then you guys were both like, "This isn't working." Yeah, that was awesome.
He shot at the door, and I just. That was really cool.
Okay.
All right, guys, I got to break out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the
Good times.
recording. And
Recording.
thank you guys for watching. This was the end of our story. We will start a new story next time, but I don't know what it's gonna be yet. So see you then. Bye bye.